Yep. You don't want me to get a recap.
Yeah, you'd have the easiest recap.
Yep.
I fell asleep on the boat.
Yep.
What the heck?
Blacked out. Got just
Kelp loves that
drunk
boat.
and blacked out. Fuck it.
I'm trying to remember if I think we just did the combat here.
Yes,
Yeah, we
indeed.
wrapped up at the farm and then came here.
Yeah.
So the last I remember is we defeated the draconian sorcerers in their little huts, and that's where we ended that session. So what happened after that?
Yes, because Kelp will have missed the introduction of Mr. Woodlow.
Oh, you weren't here for the farm fight? You were just here for the tinker?
He was there for the fight, but not the aftermath.
Correct. We ended the session after killing everything, and then we just stopped.
Well, then maybe Levi should give the recap.
Oh, but I want to give somebody else the opportunity. I could do it for sure.
Yo, we want to hear you.
Okay, well, so there I was, being tortured by some upsetted people, and they would electrocute me. And then there was a big kerfuffle, and some valiant heroes strode in and slew all the enemies, and helped me collect all of my precious belongings. And they introduced themselves as agents of Calaman, and they also knew my good friend. Isbin.
Whatever his name was,
Yeah,
your good friend.
Check my thing. My good friend Isbin Greenshield. And I missed his funeral. Unfortunately, I was late and I missed it. So they asked for my aid to help them go and find some scouts, and I was more than happy to do that. So we boarded their boat and we sailed down the river, and we tricked a garrison in a terrible little village called Vogler that was just destroyed in a burnt out husk. And I heard a valiant story about Arno Stone saving so many populace from Vogler, and it was amazing. He did it almost by himself from what I heard. And
Pretty much.
yeah, and then we sailed upriver, jumped out, tracked some scouts into a camp. One of them was unfortunately dead, the other was injured. Somebody used healing magic to bring him back, and he told us there were some other people, or some tracks. Yeah, some tracks of maybe some survivors. So we followed those and sent him back to the boat to hang out with Kelp, who's on the boat. You have a buddy, a scout on the boat with you, Kelp. And then we got to this clearing, and there are these valiant soldiers tied up, and battle ensued, and we were victorious over these evildoers, and that's where we're at.
All right. Who's on the boat with me?
A scout that we saved.
I see.
And a signal lantern.
And the Fargabs.
And the Fargabs.
Or a Fargab.
Yeah. Did I miss anything?
Sounds like you got pretty much everything.
Indeed. And where you now rest, you've defeated an outlying group of Dragon Army soldiers. There's a cage of prisoners, survivors. Arno and Woodlow are the closest to them. Arno would very clearly see Cudgel and Becklin. Woodlow, of course, would not know them at all.
No, there's some valiant soldiers tied up in a cage. By their aged looks, it looks like they're pretty wise and, very smart.
Quite. These are the scholars of Vogler. Renowned physicists, mathematicians.
Well, Arno would fucking write down that stupid bone cage.
with a vengeance.
No. I don't want to scare him.
Kabarg! Pieces. And they are free.
It's like, you know when you're trying to delicately open something and it's not working? So you start getting more forceful and forceful. There's more of my style.
And all come out of the cage to celebrate, and the soldier types begin to surround Arno, begin clapping his back and being jubilant. And there's kind of a stream of huzzas and questions, and of course they recognize you guys as being the visitors to Ispin's funeral. They wouldn't have yet heard the legend of the heroes of Vogler because they went to go not become that.
They're the
Cudgel
real
and Becklin.
legends of Vogler.
Cudgel and Becklin will step forward out of the group while they're all kind of cheering. A couple more step forward to greet Woodlow, just because they're the closest nearby.
Oh, I will shake their hand, but like do like the one handshake and then the other hand over top, and just go like up and down. Just so happy to meet them. Glad they're
Yay.
okay. I have some minor healing abilities if there are grievously injured among you that I could help with.
Everybody looks like they're in pretty bad shape.
Well, let's start with the elderly and women first.
There's none of those.
There's none of those.
They are militiamen from Vogler. Some are wearing their colors, and then there are just a couple of the what you would not recommend as the Ironclad Regiment, but a couple of mercenary types. Their armor is going to be a little more haphazardly constructed and piecemeal.
Isn't Becklin an old woman?
She's like middle-aged-ish. I mean, she's pretty spry and foxy for an older lady.
Okay.
But since the crowd is kind of gathering over there, they're just going to walk and slowly be kind of approaching the main group. And they'll stop a ways away, and they'll be just catching their breath, talking quietly, waiting for you guys to recover and do your thing. But Arno, did you leave the circle of adulation?
Oh, not on purpose.
He goes back. Wait, they love me.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
Oh yeah, they
I'm also
immediately.
looking at things.
Jacques will ride over to Becklin and Cudgel, and he will dismount his horse and greet them with proper handshakes, to each their own, and he'll say, you know, I gotta be honest, I didn't think I would see you guys again.
They give you a very sincere but pretty exhausted smile.
And as I shake each one of their hands, I will use lay on hands to heal them each for 12.
Ah, lots of healing going around.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal this poor peasant here for 2.
I presume Kane would also come over and join in some healing offerings with Woodlow.
I would think so. Especially since she feels like such a piece of shit, you know?
Yeah, he's a little guilty feeling.
Oh yeah, Kane confessed his sins to Petunia.
He did. And Petunia did promise to keep that secret.
Yep, so none of us know now. We all know what
So-
our hearts, though.
We all know in our hearts, though.
So while Cudgel is asking Jacques how fare the people of Vogler in the village itself, Becklin can't take her eyes off the horse. She's just wowed. It does have fantastic hair.
Jacques will say that the city is but ash, and it is now
That snaps Becklin out of it.
Probably the majority of the village survived, thanks to your guys' valiant stand and some handy thinking from Arno.
Heroes.
Smiles looking around at everyone.
And all of your companions, the friends of Ispin, everyone has survived.
Yeah.
Made it to Calaman.
Awkward.
Yeah, everyone has survived. Darrett has become a Solamnic Knight.
Her
Yeah,
eyes start to glisten. You gave him the chest.
Yes, and your helmet.
Says, "Oh, JF survived too."
Yeah, he ran back to the town and hopped in a boat with us.
She nudges Cudgel, who breathes a sigh of relief.
Yeah,
Where's my friend? And Cudgel's kind of looking around the field. The angry one, the red one.
Brunhilde. Yeah, the somehow through us fighting the dragon army, they have tainted her mind, and she's shaved her head and beard and wandered off into the unknown, seeking vengeance against Arno for crimes he has not committed.
Becklin frowns and Cudgel gasps.
Yeah,
Has she forsaken her clan?
yeah. She said she was gonna put aside clan honor and something else. Can't
She
remember.
gasps heavier and does a dramatic soap opera turn.
And she said she would go to any lengths to uh, save everyone from Arno Stone's treachery. Which, I mean,
They look
just
over to
like
Arno Stone. Arno Stone's just high fiving all the other
Yeah,
soldiers.
her.
Smiling, having a great time.
um,
He's
we
evil!
we tried to uh, we tried to convince her that Arno was innocent, and it seemed like we had. And then right before we went off to go clear out a dragon army encampment, she just upped and vanished and left all of her belongings and her book of vengeance with a new oath written in it against Arno.
Becklin grimaces. This dragon army, they're so terribly foul. You know, we had more of our number before they were consumed.
Oh yes, we have seen and witnessed the atrocities of the Draconians.
I'm gonna gasp. They eat people?
Unfortunately, that scout that we found, I'm pretty sure is what that was.
Oh, I thought he had a bad headache.
Cudgel points at the fire and says, "You're not going to find deer in there."
The horror.
Oh, in the fire?
Free insight check. There are no draconians at this camp.
What?
Oh, nice. So
What?
the
There's
humans
draconians
are
right here.
the humans are cannibals too.
The horror.
Um, yeah, I'm sorry, Becklin, but your horse died during the battle.
Are you
She
summoning
says,
24/7?
she says, there's, that's the least. It is tragic. She's kind of stuttering off and surveying the field and exhales. I think I just need a moment to realize they were still alive. I'll never get tired of thanking you.
Did you say thanking or kissing?
thanking.
Okay.
But I mean, Jacques' sweet mustache definitely
Yeah, when I got off my
brings him to
back
the
of my
yard.
horse, I like took off my helmet and swished my hair back, twirled
Oh,
my
of course,
mustache.
yeah.
Super PC.
It wasn't windy before. So there is an aura that has been cast, it looks like. I presume Petunia is casting some healing aid as well.
Yeah, I was gonna do the unicorn totem, spirit
Ah,
totem. And is Abbott at full health?
I believe that Arno and Jacques were the most injured. I think probably Jacques by the end of it. I think Abbott's pretty actually okay.
Yeah, I touched Abbott up with some
Yeah.
Healy juice. Yeah, I'm not awful.
Well, come over here. Get inside this big green bubble for convenience.
I feel better.
There's a happy campfire.
With people burning in it. There you go, Petunia. Fire away.
That's not good.
Oh
I
wow,
will.
third level.
I'll heal Jacques for that, and everyone else gets 5.
Ooh.
Why, thank you.
So,
Whee!
Arno, you and the people around you, you can just visibly tell everyone is suddenly feeling much better.
What the?
Everybody lighthearted, frowns have gone away. Everybody is quite jubilant and happy. One of the random mercenaries says, 3 cheers for the heroes of Agla.
Oh, I'm gonna go huzzah, huzzah, huzzah.
I'm gonna go. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You get a high five. You get a high five.
And Jacques will remind them that none of our success would have been possible without your guys' sacrifice.
Valiant.
Cudgel says, well, surely there's more work to be done.
Oh yes,
Presume you guys came from Calaman? Did they take in the refugees?
they did, and they assigned us deputies to go out and do the hard jobs. Seeing as how we have
Cudgel
lots of
says,
experience.
Cudgel says, well, we're all eager to get some revenge. Do you think they need more numbers?
I think they're happy to get everyone they can.
Oh, don't seek vengeance, seek peace
Vengeance.
in your heart.
Cudgel says, you must be new here. She, of course, doesn't recognize you from the funeral or anything, so you're obviously new here to her, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a boat ready just off the river's shore there, ready to take us back to Calaman whenever you guys are fit and ready to go back to town and have a nice warm meal and a bed.
Let's spare no time. You guys have rations with you, or aboard, or
Yes,
with you?
yes, we do.
Oh, would
I
you like
heal.
some snacks?
I heal Jacques for 6, and Arno for 6, and Becklin for 9, and Cudgel for 9.
Plus whatever else is in your healing aura.
Yeah, 5. 5 for every heal. I
Oh,
do.
so
Healing
Becklin
boost.
smiles down.
we get an extra
So
5.
good to see you still with us. What was that? Sorry, sir?
You
Wow,
get
just
an extra 15.
one extra 15. Wow, that's awesome.
Petunia is the Oprah of hit points for sure.
Yeah, there's just a mass amount of healing you can do with this unicorn aura. It's crazy.
So the soldiers will, at the mention and distribution of snacks of any kind, pretty fervorously gather to whatever point those hands are being held out.
I got 10 rations I can give out.
They
Likewise.
will be consumed before you can count the 0 that are left.
Alright, fine. Yeah.
0 that are left.
Unless you hold back, but if you don't hold back, they will. And with great thanks. They are actually bowing and, thanking you profusely.
Well,
I have
thank you.
I have 4 rations I can also pitch in. That's all I. Well, I'm keeping one.
All right. Within those, that is enough to go around
I
for
was feeling nauseous earlier.
all
I
of
just
the
wanted to give out
survivors.
all my rations.
All right. Well, everyone is eager to go on. Becklin kind of encourages the group step lightly, keep quiet, go ahead and finish eating while we go. And she gets nods and stuffed mouth responses. And so, well, why is that? Why did I tell that map to stop the music? Oh well. Change the station then, if it insists. And it will help if I too go to the map I switched to for you guys. And so, as you recall, you guys are between Vogler and this little river inlet off of the Vanguard. And your travel back is going to be pretty quiet. Everybody's in a great mood, but generally chewing or just catching their breath and being glad to be alive and not dinner.
How packed is the boat?
That boat's got a lot of room for you guys.
Yeah, we fought like 20 something soldiers when we took it over.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and there's also it's pretty tall. The inside of the hull, whatever you call like storage area and stuff, is pretty substantial. While it's currently mostly empty, you guys can fill it with stuff if you like. I wanted to see. I do have the map. If you just wanted to take a peek at the boat real quick, for memory's sake, there's probably still bodies here. There might be a shark. Watch your step. Yeah,
Sharks.
there you go.
Beautiful creatures of the sea.
Thank you.
So yeah, it's a pretty big ship.
What good memories.
I wasn't sure if we painted or redid the ship.
I
You
don't think
haven't
we've done
done
anything
any
yet.
We got a fake
redecoration.
flag. We got a
Yeah.
fake flag. Or no,
All
a
right,
good
why
flag.
is
No,
this?
we got like a Calaman flag.
Yeah, we have a Calaman flag.
Is it not moving the? Is this just going to be Roll20 being stupid right now?
For what?
Oh, I want to move the flag back to any other map of my choosing, but
Oh.
it seems to
Bring us
want to
off
be
this map.
dumb and yeah, and not scroll. So I'm gonna move this map up, I guess. Oh, but it's not gonna. It's not gonna. Where did it go? Oh, you just went one row up. How thrilling for our viewers at home. Memory lane was a bad idea. All right. And for deja vu, so you guys will of course remember that you guys are between Vogler and this little river inlet is where the boat is currently moored on the side of the river. Well, not moored. That's like a bad word, right? Anchored is a better word. I think moored means that you've like gone ashore in a bad way and like are stuck, shipwrecked,
That's marooned.
Yeah.
marooned. Ah, okay.
Moored is just you did a really fast tie up on the shore.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's not too far off, I guess.
So we have to fake our way past Vogler again.
Indeed. It's I believe you guys by the time you be going by Vogler, it's going to be getting into noonish or a little bit later. You guys left pretty early in the morning, and then you'll be getting back to Calaman probably closer to nightfall.
Perfect. I know what to signal when we go by, Captain, is that we forgot our loot this way, and then we just sail on by.
We forgot our loot this way.
Well, you guys are welcome to pull any kind of deception if you want in advance. See what you can pull off.
We could get some of these mercenaries to suit up in some Dragon Army garb so that it's a little more convincing.
Yeah. Mine was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And who is, if anyone, is wearing commander armor, or was that part of your deal?
I think it was Abbott.
Captain Abbott.
Captain Abbott sailing us.
And only Captain Abbott, because you do have a couple.
He's the captain.
Fair. All right.
Unless
So
he
as
wants to be captain, tell him to be a captain.
Ranking minor, no. I don't
is
mind.
that a no from Kelp?
I'll be captain if I need to be. But I can minor
Ooh.
illusion anything that needs to be done to help.
Oh, great. This time we don't have to tie up Arno Stone.
Why do we have to tie up our
Well, we
So
tied him
he
up.
was used as a ruse before.
Dear Lord,
I was just
kill
thinking
us.
about that actually. Like, do I have to get back on the pole? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We'll throw coins at you.
There you go.
That's what I was thinking. Free money.
All right. So then, Kelp and Abbott taking commander roles. The rest of you in armor. I do apologize. Right, because I do apologize to Petunia. There's no dragon army that fits, or army armor. There's a tongue twister for you
Is there a
that
really
fits.
big set of armor? Because Petunia could sit on my shoulders, and then we could be like a really big soldier.
There's not to pull that off. No.
Okay,
You'd also want
I'll
like
go
an
down.
oversized trench coat,
I'll go
like a
below
big
down
hat.
Petunia, so she's not
All right. And that's where most of you'll get a couple volunteers as far as filling in the ruse, but most of the survivors, mercenaries, militiamen will join below deck.
Perfect.
And they will take any water that is fresh. Again, this river here, where it flows down,
Great
is
job.
also fresh. But ooh, Petunia is.
Petunia's glowing.
And you just wanted to light her so
No,
that like
actually,
there's
I
light
did
below
the
decks.
cantrip, but I cast the cast button instead on accident.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because I figured I could go below decks and make it light, so everyone's not scared. Be a helpful guy.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Hey, if you were tied up and just watched people get eaten, you wouldn't want to be in the dark either.
All right. And what kind of illusion is being cast here to aid in visual deception?
We need
What do we need, people?
bunch of treasure, big pile of gold.
No, we forgot our gold. Let's go get it. That's the explanation of why we went back the other way.
Oh, okay. Prisoners. We have a bunch of prisoners.
Can't we just tie up Arno?
That's a prisoner that they saw already, but yes.
We got Arno and then a bunch of others.
Gotcha. I'll make all of them look like Arno.
Arno clones.
A bunch of Arnos.
So they'll be from different universes. Yes, one of them is blue, one of them is purple. No, dude. Totally. Side note for Ray. I was playing around with Midjourney, and every once in a while I try to get better Arno pictures because it's a tricky one, and I got a bunch of cool ones for like the pose and like epic half orc sword guy, but they're all like the wrong color or too ripped. One of them is like human skin color and looks like he has taken too many steroids. So maybe I'll put up the Arno army deception later, but good times.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah. Whenever one of our characters either dies or leaves, our new characters Arno still, except a different color.
Yes. Oh man! And then the final battle, you guys can unlock the fusion technique and
Yes. Yeah.
become Arno Prime.
Yeah.
And he'll just like have that translucent. We were talking about fish earlier, right? So he'll have like that scale ripply, translucent color effect. Shine like all the gems. Anyway, so as you guys are cresting around the corner, you do see Vogler coming into view, and this time you anticipate there being a watch on the deck, and there is, of course. There are a couple other individuals there. You can tell because you're familiar now. One is a commander, and one of them is a hooded figure wearing robes. They're dark red, trimmed in black evil robes, of course. Kelp
Yes.
and Abbott. You hear a voice in your heads. Why have you broken from the normal patrol schedule? Reports indicate missed passage, and this return trip isn't expected until nightfall. Explain yourself.
We forgot our gold this way.
I just look over like confused and
It is only the two of you
I
who
know.
hear this. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm looking over at a friend and kind of like,
What did we say?
Yo, the captain's the captain for a reason.
Yeah, let's go. He's the strong and silent type.
Remember in Robin Hood Men in Tights, there's the guy, hey, Abbott. Whoa.
That one of our subordinate vessels went missing, and we went to check on it. That's when we found this problem prisoner, and I'll just kind of gesture over at Abbott or Arno. I mean,
The voice comes back. So you've captured those responsible.
Everything's fine here. Everything's good.
Everything's fine. 3 light flashes. 3 light flashes.
Wasn't it three? Yeah, 3 light flashes.
Say, well, carry on. And be sure to stay on schedule. Activity's increasing.
Boring
The army
conversation, anyways.
the army continues.
she don't do that.
Who's that insubordinate one?
Ask them where the army's at. Where are they at right now? You're like,
did he do any sort of like salute or anything that I can remember for next time?
There is no salute given. There's really no motion that you guys can tell from where you guys are at. You kind of see really just the distant figures, but you can make out their colors and general attire. Again, having encountered it before. You're still on the boat, a ways away from the dock and moving by / away from.
I wave goodbye.
Is it a jovial wave like a kid at the parade?
Like a Forrest Gump wave, yeah.
Yes. Awesome. So
Totally not
the
suspicious.
No.
the soldier on the dock returns your wave in the same fashion, and the commander slaps him, and he goes back to attention.
Yeah,
You hear.
you got to slap me out of it because I'm not supposed to do that.
I will do the same.
Damn it.
You will hear no
Actually,
further
if
response.
anything, I will order someone else to slap him.
There we go.
There you go.
You slap that man.
I turned around in shame.
Oh. Well, it was incredibly well pulled off. Again, awesome. High five, natural 20 on your deception there. There are no more words. The robed figure and the commander start walking off back into the village, and the soldier remains at post, at attention. No, we've lost Steve from Roll20.
Steve,
I don't know
no.
why.
Steve, no.
How much shame did Kelp feel? Jesus, it's not a big deal. You guys succeeded. Like, it's okay, buddy.
Wait, well, no, he didn't give up another wave. That would have been great.
It says mapping dungeons and it just sits there.
Oh, that's no good. You probably want to totally close your browser and restart it. Hopefully, you don't have to, like, I don't know, clear your cache or restart your computer. But ooh, API is ready. That's the thing that does the colors on the rings on the tokens per previous discussions. Hooray!
Well, once we're kind of past Bogler, we'll radio, or sorry, Fargab. Uh, we'll Fargab um, Darrett and let him know that we got one of the scouts and also Becklin and Cudgel and about, what was that, 8 other mercenaries that we were able to rescue near the scouts, and
And
we'll give them
he
a
will cut
description
you
of what
off
we
at the
got.
mention of Becklin and say, "Wait, Becklin lives? Is she there?"
Yes, she's just below deck right now, I think.
Stuff in her
Oh,
face.
please, can you bring can can you get her or bring me to her? Bring this to her.
I guess it's a backpack, so sure.
Mhm.
I'll head down there and I don't know. Uh, I'll kind of like point the little mouth speaker towards Becklin and just like, Darrett wants to talk to you.
Her eyes go wide. She goes, "Darrett?" And he goes, "Oh my gosh, Becklin! Oh wow!" And immediately he starts rattling off, recounting what happened in Vogler, and he starts telling the tale of everything you guys have been through. You believe that the Fargab is going to be in use for some time now.
I'll take the backpack off and give the mic to Becklin.
Yeah, she takes it eagerly and takes the whole contraption into the corner. She kind of holds it strangely because it's an unfamiliar contraption, but she's kind of talking into it. And she does that old lady thing where she's kind of like yelling into it. And he corrects her. He's like, "Whoa, back up a little bit. Don't yell. Okay, good. I can hear you fine."
I mean,
Rattle, rattle,
she's the
rattle.
one using it properly. We've never used this thing before either.
You guys have used it a little bit. You used it to talk to Darrett when
Yeah.
before about the Brunhilde talk on the boat before the farmstead. While that is going on, you guys will be, of course, coming in soon as the sun is cresting the horizon, Calaman on point, starting to get bigger and bigger as you get closer. Captain Abbott, can you please make for me one Arcana check as you feel a tingle?
+10. Sheesh.
So, you feel an urge to stretch, to breathe, to reach out. You feel weighted down, kind of contained. Can you please make a wisdom save for me?
Man.
Bloop. Ooh, I love the leg. It adds to the suspense. The dice is rolling slow. All right. So, those who are on deck will see from the what you guys had defined as the ship's power source, that which Abbott had connected to. There's a glow and a flash, and energy flashes from it. And it blasts a beam that is overtaking Abbott's head. Only his head, not his whole body. Abbott is paralyzed and is feeling pain. Abbott, it feels like your control of yourself is being taken away.
No,
Very
no.
deep.
Abbott, no.
Oh, what a way to end it. Right?
So, anybody on deck is going to see the beam and hear the scream. People below deck are listening to the conversation on the far gab and have no idea what's going on.
I will go and put my head below deck and say, "We got issues. We got problems. Come on up."
I don't know.
Abbott's head's glowing.
And he's screaming?
I'm a pretty magical guy. Can I do an Arcana check to see if like this is dangerous for him, or this is like maybe he's evolving into a Charizard?
Please make your Arcana check.
Don't fail me now.
Oh, nice.
So, you kind of are able to adjust your eyes a little bit, kind of like if you're looking at a magic eye. You can see auras almost, and the aura of the beam appears to be overtaking and dampening the aura that is coming from Abbott. It's as if you're seeing his soul being consumed.
What the?
Whoa.
Can I use my? I have sonic protection. Would that help him if I could like cast that on him?
This is called what now?
Sonic protection. It just lowers damage. Probably doesn't help super assist him. I don't think.
I don't know. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and post up the thing. Let's see the details on that.
I have to go find it. Protected field.
And Abbott, if you had questioned that before, you're finding out now you certainly feel as if it is, because it's not your skin that hurts.
I have 4 psionic die worth of energy left that I could pour into Abbott to maybe help him out.
I will. Can you please make another Arcana check for me?
Oh man.
Ooh, 9 cents. All right, so you think it's going to take 2 or 3, and you think you might be able to help turn the tide. It looks like this is kind of raw magical energy, so it's worth a try from your experience and knowledge of magic.
I link my soul to Abbott's soul with a 10. Fuck it. I'm making it a 12.
So your divine sense, by the way, for Jacques, it doesn't feel supernatural. It just feels like raw magical power. It doesn't feel, like fiendish. You're not getting like a sense of evil, even. It's incredibly neutral. But it is concentrated. It's not like the entire magical ether is opening up. It is concentrated here. Captain Abbott, can you please make a wisdom save with advantage?
As a bonus action, I'm going to use Psionic Recovery, and we're going to give him another d6. For 16. 16 Psionic Recovery.
Diddle-diddle-da.
I'm thinking as hard as I can, Harry.
That's 17.
All right. So, Abbott, you feel, as you're coming close to really losing yourself, you feel like it's pushing over a threshold. Suddenly, you feel something push back. Something gives you the strength, and you're somehow able to focus and turn the tides and overtake and follow the magical thread. While that's happening, you feel again that urge to stretch and breathe, but now you feel that you can. And when you do, everybody who's on deck needs to make a dexterity save as the ship lifts out of the water and starts floating in the air, sailing slightly upward.
My goodness.
Well, this is cool.
No, not yet.
Flying!
It's not yet cool. It might be cool, but not yet.
I'm flying one.
All right. Sir Augustine and Jacques are going to fall overboard into the Vingard River
What the
as
heck?
they see the boat continuing to coast upward.
In a act of desperation, I will spend an inspiration so Jacques can reroll.
Okay. Nice.
We're bros. We're bros.
So Augustine attempts to sacrifice what he had a pretty good hold and lend it to helping Jacques, who he saw slipping away, and ends up just being carried with him. So at least you guys can be holding hands as you fall into the river, if you like.
So, as I am, are they falling over as we speak, or are they off the boat right now?
They
Can
are.
I cast a spell before they fall off?
Go ahead and cast your spell there. Let's see what happens. Because they are kind of coasting through the air, sliding. The ship kind of tilted at first quite a bit, and meanwhile, Abbott is going to be gaining control.
I'd like to web them to the boat.
All right. Now, as the magical web forms, Jacques and Augustine, you don't have to make the save if you don't want to avoid it.
No, man. Let's roll.
You're going to try to avoid the stickiness?
No, sorry. I thought we were re-rolling to fall overboard. I see. I gotcha.
Oh, no.
I gotcha.
He's able to cast this to save you.
I see.
But if you don't like the stickiness, you're welcome to go for a
Save
swim.
anyway. Nice stuff.
I
Yeah.
mean, should we roll to see if we get caught in the web, not if we avoid the web? Like,
It's already happening. You guys are kind of out of control as far as being a little bit airborne. So Kelp has more control of the situation, but you do technically have a save against the spell. That being said, if you don't save against it, he's going to catch you with it before you actually crash
Kelp, the
into the water.
sticky man.
Like Spider-Man over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spider-Man of the sea.
Quick and good thinking. Captain Abbott, you are now in control and bonding and attunement with your magical flying Dragon Army ship. Congratulations. You're able to right the ship. It is now floating in the air. You've managed to make it just stop, so it is now hovering in the air. Chances are nobody from Calaman can see this. You're not super high up in the air or anything. And you're still distant. You see the walls, but you can't make out, individual boats and their passengers.
So this
Fine,
seems like
Abbott.
a good time to remember that that Abbott has a really bad fear of heights.
Don't look down.
I guess it's probably not so bad when there's not the like. I mean, I guess the whole thing could come crashing out of the sky, but pretty much short of that, like
Positive
I'm
thoughts.
pretty
Positive thoughts.
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, it's water. Water doesn't hurt as bad as mountain if you fall from a height, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that only works up to about 80 feet or 90 feet, and then it hurts just the same.
Yeah, there's a cutoff point.
Oh well, I'm not smart enough to know that, so we're all good.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works.
That's exactly how it works. If you don't know, it can't hurt you.
Ignorance is bliss.
That's why I never look before I cross the street. I don't know, it can't hurt me.
uh, Abbott, what are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm
I'm just stuck to the
um
deck.
Yeah, you're still stuck. I'm not letting you out.
um
Just letting you know.
I don't know how I'm doing. I think I'm doing well.
Why are there webs all over me?
I
So Augustine and Jacques, you guys are actually kind of like on the side. Like you were saved right before falling off the side, so you're kind of suspended. You haven't walked the plank, but you're right, kind of on that edge, if you will.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know really. I didn't do that part. I just did the other part flying. The webs is weird though, like really weird.
Yeah, I don't know who did that.
It's kind of like gooping my hand up in the air, like,
It's probably the same person that did the mine thing on.
Is it kind of like sticking someone up against the wall with duct tape, like slowly the duct tape
Yes, like
peels
Spider Man.
off
That's
the
how I
wall?
picture it. Yeah, like Spider Man has blasted you against the wall, but to save your life this time, not to detain you because you're a criminal. That's not working out for you. I was talking to Augustine, who made a deck save.
yeah, I'm trying to get free.
Nope. Are you all safe? We need to
Beware
know.
the word is sticky.
We need to
Yeah.
know if the boat's going to move anymore. Do you have control of the boat, Abbott? Can you move it?
Yes. I'm gonna move it just to make sure we move it.
And then we'll let the two guys go if we know that you can steer properly.
Can I get an insight check from Abbott, please?
Can you take us and bring us back on board before you unweb us?
Aren't you on board?
No, we're like just off the edge of the ship.
Kind of
Let's go away.
Spider Man on the edge on the side there.
All right, get on boat. I'm being picky.
All right. So, Abbott, you have an inclination. The boat's not talking to you, it's not sentient or anything, but you just kind of feel, as much as you felt the urge to stretch and float, you know that, with the exception, of course, of like a long straightaway, the secret is curves. You want to think in curves when you navigate, not lines. You just have that sense. Thinking round, and also, of course, in the air, 3D space, dimensions. But that will help you dock. It will help you navigate. It'll help you move the boat better. If you need to like turn about and fire your arrows at somebody alongside, whatever it may be. You feel comfortable with navigation, and you do have full control of your vessel. Say your vessel, because you are attuned, and you just have that sense.
Does he
You're
take
attuned,
it as
and
a 2 minute
no one
slow mo
else would be
for
able
the
to.
Flying Dutchman?
It sure as hell does. I should make it take all 3, but yeah, it takes a slot.
Take all 3. Hey, as long as it can be a mech he can fight in combat, I would say that's fair.
Yeah, right. It has wings.
This is with my brain.
Yeah.
No, you could just like be like a lawnmower, you know, and just run over people.
You can be Optimus Prime from a different plane of existence, but you're actually just like a big bullshit. There you go.
I am Roger Savage.
You know what? That was sarcastic because that was actually legitimately cool.
Yeah, a giant ship getting sneak attack damage, you know.
Why not?
So we're not in the water and we're not on the land, thankfully.
Why are we?
So there's no stuff, right? There's no air. I mean, there's wind, but there's only wind when the wind's blowing. Otherwise, there's just nothing, right? So there's nothing holding us back. So I bet we could go really, really, really fast.
Oh,
See
there's
how
still
high
air resistance.
we can go higher though. Let's see how high we can go.
What is this air you speak of?
What's this air you speak of? There has to be substance, otherwise birds couldn't fly.
That's true. That only makes sense. Fair enough. So this must fly. Well, it's way heavier than a bird, so it must be flying in the aether.
Yeah, perfect.
It's obviously the firmament, so good to knock that down.
My brother really wants me to play a doctor character, but just babble on and on about like the humors and shit like that, and heal people and be like, you have too much choleric humor, and just fucking wail on him and stuff.
You need to have more
A leech doctor.
What made it? That made me think of something. How fast does it go?
It flies a little bit quicker than it will in the water. You feel like it can be pushed if it needs to be, but that will exert magical force. Mechanically, you would, if you expend your, you could trade a spell for making it go faster, give it a boost, and it would be, like you got a power mushroom.
Doesn't matter if that spell's like. What if it's like a 9th level? No, but it's not exactly reaching escape velocity. Okay.
Turns into a spelljammer game.
That's not why I was asking. What?
Well, let's see what happens in Calaman first.
See you later, Epsilon.
Oh man! All right, let me stall while I get some space maps together. I'm gonna need a moon terrain. God damn it! All right. Wait, I've got some Star Trek tiles. All right, we're okay.
So are we heading back to Calaman, and should we?
That's up to you, Captain. You have everybody suspended in the air right now, but you're testing a little bit, of course, the speed. So you're moving forward, but you guys are coming into Calaman Bay, rounding that corner, seeing the distant walls, etc.
Are we supposed to be flying? I mean, we might not want to come in flying if that's not
I was
supposed to
just
be
thinking that.
where we're supposed to be.
I don't know. Abbott's the kind of person who doesn't mind breaking laws, but it's like
to that point where he's like, am I supposed to be doing this? Like, are
Would
you
you showboat
allowed to
a
fly?
like super weapon? That's the question.
Would I what?
Showboat a super weapon.
No, that's probably not a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna land in the water. We need wheels, some sort of modified cart we can land on. Then we can take it everywhere.
Maybe the ships on the side can be turned into like wagons, and then we have like landing gear.
I mean, as long as you're close enough to land, you can always throw a rope over and climb down, so you don't necessarily have to land on land.
Does it have to be over
Oh,
water for fly?
You haven't tried?
Next place we go, we're gonna have to
Well,
check
our
some of
next
this stuff out.
mission 3, we can test it out. There is a river that we have to go up, but
Does Steve, do you have feather fall? Because we could do like a helo drop onto the next objective.
I do not. I do have Earthbind in case I want to lower the ship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want off.
Oh, that's about all I got.
I hear Earthbind and I just think of the old Magic card art.
Magic cards. There's been a lot of talk recently in general about magic cards. Also, me and Jock are overdue for playing some L5R cards, but... Well, not me and Jock, me and Connor, sorry. I digress.
are we landing into the Calaman port?
Abbott had said that he was landing it into the water first. Sounds
Okay.
like you guys are going to take we're just a normal boat approach
Okay.
to returning to Calaman. That's the impression I got. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
He didn't want to do the I am Iron Man drop right away.
Oh, not until we have to.
Hey, if I was
Do
on
I have
this
every
mission,
map
this
set
was
to
a
turn
flying
off the
ship,
music?
like,
That's crap.
jeez.
Alright, well, I guess it'll play that now. Oh no, this map. It lies. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. And did I move you guys over, or did I just move me over? Okay, we're good. We should all be there.
We're here. I saw
We are
that.
at Calaman.
You saw nothing. I don't talk about it. So, you'll be coming into the bay as, again, sun is hitting the horizon, so getting there to sunset. Traffic has died down. Most of the dock areas are filled in, but there's a convenient place nearby to Captain Flint's ship that has been reserved for the heroes of Ogler, as well established. Upon arriving to the docks, you will see, already glinting off of the light of sunrise, Darrett in his Solamnic armor, eagerly awaiting your arrival.
What a strapping, handsome young man.
Isn't he, though?
Could I get a token tossed onto this map?
You may. You guys can't drop tokens from your character sheet on?
Is that a thing you can do?
I honestly don't know.
Hey, it is
You're the only one that gets hit points.
here.
There are two of you. Blah.
That's right.
I wonder, were these set before I got the API for that? Oh, that's funny. All right, well, everyone is soulless husks. Augustine, you have questions. And Petunia's huge. So, with the arrival on the docks, Becklin has hustled herself forward to be one of the first to get off the docks there, and her eyes are already glistening. Cudgel and the militia and a couple mercenaries are hanging back. And she'll immediately, as soon as everybody's tied off and you guys have a way to make off, she runs and they share a long time hug and cheer and go walking off arm in arm. Jacques has restored his spirit.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna report directly to the Marshal.
Marshal Vendry?
Yeah, Marshal Vendry. I'll look at the scout and kind of wave him over and tell him that the marshal will probably want to talk to you.
He nods. Says, yes. Are you lot headed there as well?
We are, yeah.
Says, all right, well, I reckon we all might as well carry on. And Cudgel has already started off following behind Becklin and Darrett. Everybody's kind of just as a kind of spread out group making their way away from the docks. You guys do get a few cheers from onlookers as you have returned, and you're starting to be recognized.
I shall wave to the people cheering.
It's not like a parade setting. There's a couple here and there, merchants and the like, shutting down their shop, giving here's a Vogler! Hooray! And a smattering. Like if you set off one dog that barks, like the dog down the street will bark, you get a little bit of that. Huzzah!
Well, it's not every day that people are excited to see a Solemnic Night, so Jacques is pleased.
Yeah. You and Darrett have definitely improved that reputation. Hopefully, Becklin, of course, by reputation, but now by presence, will aid to that. And again, there's evidence of the Solemnic Night presence here in the keep, the Castle Calaman, etc. So people are exposed to that. It's kind of like a strange animosity that's held. So definitely here, none of that. You're not like treated like a Vietnam vet or anything, that's for sure. Which I shouldn't make light of. I mean, because they got treated pretty shit. But I digress.
Yeah, I guess we're headed to Marshal Vendry's.
I will go to the Black Rainbow and check on my golden goose.
And they are so happy to see you. They are actually currently behind the bar with Jacques the bartender. And he's given them food and water.
Aw. I would thank him.
Says, oh, yes. Well, they're making a little bit of a racket upstairs, but got them calmed down now. Cuddly little buggers.
I would give both animals a hug.
It's hard to contain them because they're kind of jumping at their glee of seeing you. Overly happy. Hard to contain in and get the hug, but you manage.
I could imagine that the goose is especially difficult.
Certainly. Everyone who reaches the Castle Calaman will get a head nod. No words, just a head nod from one calf.
I'm gonna imposter along here with like just a real cheesy smile.
Diddly-lee. And things are also winding down at the castle. Still some activity there. Marshal Vendry in her office, still well lit, varying sizes of candles, different lengths, being burned perpetually. And she looks up, opens her hands, and says, "You have returned."
Yeah, we managed to find actually one of your scouts, and I'll step to the side and let this scout step forward.
He gives a salute. Says, "Yes, unfortunately, we were ambushed, but the heroes of Ogler here were able to save me and some of those from Vogler that have been left behind."
Yes, I would imagine that you would want to talk to Becklin and Cudgel. They're kind of the leaders of the group that held off half of the dragon army, or the other half.
Oh, of course, I've heard of Cudgel and Becklin. To hear that they live is great news.
Yeah.
And some of their soldiers.
Darrett's probably chatting with them right now at the Black Rainbow, I would assume, or somewhere. But figured give them a day to rest, as they've probably been going for the past few days.
Oh, certainly. Well, we'll make sure they're taken care of. And she leans forward and she says, "Sorry if it's too soon, but, are their sword arms still good? Do you think we can use them?"
I'm sure they'll be fine, given a few days rest.
Oh, very good. We just keep here and there, those straggling rumors. Things are picking up. What have you heard about the scouting? And she looks over at the scout. He, of course, told you guys about the army splitting its forces, moving across both Hinterland and Nightland, and the Solamnic cities, specifically of Malgoth and Palanthus in the west, are their prime targets, it appears. And she will say, "Well, for the lot of you, I've been allowed to open up the coffers a bit. Your influence so far, you've consistently aided us, and without you, things would be a little bleaker." And she has next to her a whole, I don't want to call it a chest because it's more of a box with a lid. It isn't super fancy, but within, she reaches down and she has pouches of gold prepared. Each party member has been given a bonus of 100 gold pieces.
Oh, let's go. Rosh is gonna be sick.
Heavy, heavy coin. Says, "We understand, of course, that your continued service will continue to benefit Calaman and what appears to be the growing war with the Dragon Army." She raises an eyebrow as she looks around.
About that, we had a member resign from duty, and I'll put Brunhilde's badge on the table.
And her coin.
And her coins.
Vendry heavily sighs and leans back and says, "So, what happened?"
Brunhilde just wouldn't let go that Arno is innocent and decided to leave and prove him wrong.
She leans back forward and says, "Well, I guess I can let you know now. She had made a formal inquiry request as to suspicious dealings, arrival."
Yes, she told us all of that, and we had a lengthy conversation on the way to our mission. And after the conversation, once we disembarked, we had a short rest, and during that rest, she vanished.
Says, and so you concluded he is in fact an ally?
Oh yes, we all believe so.
Says, well,
Not sure about it.
However,
well, that's
we did find a new recruit that was being held at the farmstead, the abandoned farmstead that you told us to go to. Sir Augustine from Flemish was being held there, and I'll kind of wave in Augustine.
oh, we heard they might have been training local monster folk there. We weren't able to confirm that by the time
Yes,
you had arrived.
they were training some goblinoids, it seems, but
She shudders.
none of them made it out alive.
Oh, good. We'll have to keep an eye there. It is a nice strategic point. Is there anything left of? As far as I understood, that place was abandoned. But is it a place that can sustain people, or is it totally out of use? She's worried about, say, for example, if the army were to move from Vogler to there, like on the large scale.
Oh, I don't know. I'll do a nature check.
All right. From what you observed on the place, that would not be great. If there were to be a sustained holding there of large numbers, they would have to have supply lines come in,
I see.
and
I see.
they're currently better suited.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let her know that Bogler's a really ideal location for housing a army.
Well, thank goodness for the walls.
But Sir Augustine here mentioned his interest in joining the deputies here. If
She
you would like
will
to have him.
look, say, hey, step forward. Plead your case.
I am Sir Augustine Woodlow, a knight errant from Lenish, and I was on my way to Ispin. Thank you. Sorry, Ispin Greenshield's funeral when I was, distracted by a cry for aid from some peasantry, and while assisting them, I was captured by the goblinoids and was held in their camp for some time while they experimented their foul magics upon me. And I became freed and have sworn to help this group, wrap up this kerfuffle at Vogler with the dragon army, and I'm sure that's what my good friend Ispin would want. And I'm more than happy to help out where needed.
She says, well, it seems I have an extra badge here. If you're true to your word, and you have faith in these new companions of yours, we'd certainly appreciate the aid.
I have never gone against my word, and these are wonderful people.
She says, these are pretty dark times that have befallen us. You'll understand, of course, it could take some time to earn the trust, not just of myself, but the people here. It helps you're in good company. The heroes of Vogler have a reputation that's already growing and spreading.
They are wonderful people.
We could certainly use his help, that's for sure.
Very well. if you will have him amongst your band. I'm sure you can use the hands. And you, sir, are welcome to join them.
I will
She will.
scoop up this badge. What does it look like, my new precious?
That, I don't know if I have in my immediate notes.
Is it shiny?
Of course it is.
I love it. I will
So wait, that now everyone else's badges are pretty shiny,
Oh,
but that one
am I a cheater scout?
for Jacques, how much did you clean it of soot from the fire left of the belongings?
This
Because it
anti-soot
could be
badge?
sooty,
It
but it is metallic, so it's not going to be. You got to it in time. It's not mangled or anything, but it could be smudgy. So that's the only concern. It could be worn in that way.
That's okay. It's not about what things look like on the outside. It's about what's inside that counts.
Ah. Well, let's explore that. Well, you are. She says, very good. She reaches. She already had an extra bag of gold out, anticipating Brunhilde's presence. So you will see that there is one unaccounted for that is now yours unaccounted for.
You know the lazy eye from FIFO Goes West?
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that in such a long time.
Where is it?
Wasn't that the dog's move?
Yeah, where his eyes just pop out. Yeah, there we go. Let's throw it up in here. Yeah, that's what my eyeballs are gonna do on this well, thank you very much.
And there is, of course, one for Petunia who had gone to the Black Rainbow. I didn't hear of anyone else leaving the party, so I presume everyone is present. Arno is welcome to feel awkward about Marshal Vendry just talking about him as if he wasn't there, but she plainly spoke directly to Jacques. Like,
I wasn't my internet, my router thing was restarting, so I'm on my phone.
oh no.
I don't know what's going on with my modem, but like for the past couple of days, it's been fucking weird.
Call Comcast.
Modems are stupid. Maybe it's the heat, because that's been a thing recently, but yeah.
Dude, it's been cold as fuck up here. It's been like 55
Oh.
to 65 degrees like every day, and rain and storms.
So Josh is comfortable.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
We even had like a warning for like a couple days not to go outside and inhale the air.
Oh, wow.
Oh, because of all the forest fires. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. In my place. All the forest fires at my place.
One morning when I left for work, like the sky didn't look freaky like all the pics in New York City, but you could tell on the ground like the sun was way more orange than normal, and I was like, what the
Ooh.
fuck is that?
The sons of Krypton will return.
You can either have Darrett give us or give Petunia her payment, or we can give it to her. It's up to you.
Darrett is not present, nor are
Yeah.
Cudgel.
I was meaning like tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anybody present is welcome to grab it on your way back if they want, but it is there.
She seems to like kelp, so maybe kelp.
Wasn't Kelp carrying the whole like Judas purse anyways?
Judas purse.
Yeah, he was the nice guy that carried the purse for Jesus and the guys
Yeah, wait, well,
to help the poor.
how many silver do I get?
I think standard's 30.
Okay. I thought it was 22.
Yes, very good. We still we haven't had an update yet, so as far as we know, the roads are still being ambushed there. Darrett has come on to something, but he's still putting it together. So he might have a surprise for you when you guys get back.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I like surprises.
Yep. Love surprises. Okay. Well, it's been a long day. Do you have any
Let's
other
go.
questions?
She says, "Oh, I do, but those are going to be for Becklin and Cudgel. Should you see them, please send them my way."
We can do that.
She nods.
We'll see you tomorrow, most likely.
Says, "If you must, but I trust you to carry on with your duties. I absolutely appreciate what you've been able to accomplish, and the leadership here more and more grows in their trust to leave you to do what you feel is right in these times."
Okay. Well, have a good night. I
She
shall
says,
twirl my mustache and walk out.
she blushes at the twirl as you leave. It's too bad you left. You might have been able to complete a goal.
I don't have that one anymore.
Okay. Gotcha. At any rate, spirits are still high. The sun has completed its setting. It's still early enough to have a drink and relax a bit. But you guys are now landside. You're home ish, on your way to the Black Rainbow, I presume, unless everybody has other stops they wanted to make.
I would like to do some purchases, but it definitely doesn't have to be taking up game time. We can do it whenever.
Alrighty. Most of the shops at this point are getting closed up, so it's certainly something you would have the opportunity to do before leaving tomorrow. As long as you guys don't leave at the absolute crack of dawn. There'll be more stalls open for
Or
commerce
just leave an order with the
shops.
innkeeper or something too. I'm sure.
They would be glad to help with that. You have not yet been to the Black Rainbow.
Correct.
We can tell Augustine that we have lodgings that are provided for.
And I can take him there and show him the picture that I drew of all of us hanging out and what Brunhilde looked like before she shaved herself.
Oh, wow. Good call. What is the facial expression you captured in your drawing, sir?
I would say relaxation. It was mostly everyone relaxing or laughing, just kind of enjoying the peace and quiet or being amongst friends.
Did you draw the hot tub porno? Is that what was going on, or what?
Yeah,
Yes.
good.
Jeez.
Jealous.
Bookshelves are sure is fascinating.
Yes, bookshelves are always fascinating.
Indescribable.
Jacques is going to sit down at the adventurer's corner,
All
and
right.
uh, I was gonna mention this earlier, but I would have liked to, during our boat ride back to Calaman, I would have liked to um, spend time to identify, not actually identify, but to identify uh, the remaining items that I have, like the saddle, just to
Yes, indeed.
saddle.
As far as the belongings bequeathed to you by your
Yes.
mentor, the armor and the weapon do not seem to have any kind of special supernatural properties. You certainly glean that sense from the ring and the saddle now that you've had more time with it.
I would have liked to just done all of it because makes Jacques feel more connected to his mentor. Remember him in various ways.
All right. You are then, with the time spent and a little bit of time for tribute and remembrance and montage of fun times spent together, you are, of course, able to discern. Now, had you already attuned to the ring?
I had identified
I know
the
we've
ring
talked about it. Okay.
on the way to our last mission, and then
Yeah.
on the way back, I was gonna try and identify all the other pieces, and then now, if I've identified all of them, would like to then start attuning to the ones that require attunement.
All right. The ring and the saddle will require attunement. You know what the ring will do for you, but you do not yet know what the saddle will do for you. You are able to work on the attunement and believe that that will become more clear, but it still remains a mystery to you.
Okay.
That being said, also at the bar are Becklin and Cudgel and Darrett, and they are all chatting jovially and enjoying food and drink. Food and drink is what is immediately being provided to everybody upon arrival. It is at least offered for those who want. There is someone furiously clacking away at a keyboard. You can hear echoing
Sorry.
throughout the chamber of the. You're totally cool. No, you're good, dude.
I'll grab some food, and I'll mention to Darrett that whenever he deems it fit, uh, Marshal Vendry would like to talk to Cudgel and Becklin.
He starts to answer, and Becklin says, "Well, now, certainly she can wait.
Oh,
But
definitely.
we don't mind joining you, if you don't mind.
Sure.
We would love to hear your take on events. Of course, Darrett has not seen everything that you've accomplished. I've heard something about another gnome tinkerer.
Yes.
Maybe Than has a friend.
An admirer.
Oh, really?
She seemed quite interested.
An admirer?
Well, not like that.
Her nose crinkles.
Not like that. But
Are you sure?
she being a tinkerer as well is very interested in his work.
Okay.
Jacques will feel like he has stepped into some sort of trap, and will attempt to back out of said trap, but it probably won't work.
Just kind of John having fun. So they do request to join you if you're not seeking to be alone in the corner.
No, they're more than welcome.
And there are plenty of chairs, of course, for everybody. Kane won't speak much, but he'll come and take a seat there with you guys.
I wanna use 60 gold to restock stock up the boat with fucking wood.
Ooh.
In case we need it for repairs, nails, just like simple things like that, rations.
Do you want to toss that into the chat as well? I think I actually have a general store handout for you guys, do I not?
Yeah.
For
It did go through. If there's questions,
some of which you may be able to peruse.
listed, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We
We'll get
have
that figured for you.
Brunhilde's 9 gold and 19 silver pieces that she was allotted from the booty we found on the ship that you can spend towards getting
party fund.
Yeah, you can spend it towards getting repair items and whatnoties for the ship and stuff. So you can add 9 gold and 19 silver back to your inventory.
Oh, I missed my decorative rug.
You better get that in the goddamn chat.
I'm working on it. It was in the news story. I saw it. Clearly, that's what made me want to do this. Because I saw it.
I don't hear any more furious keyboard
Decorative
clacking,
rug,
so
please.
you know what?
Ooh, salt, cheese. Here we go.
And while that's going on, Kelp and Abbott and Petunia, are you guys also at the Black Ute Rainbow? Has Kelp gone to get hugs? What are you guys up to?
You know, I better go say hi, my dears. That's probably the good son thing to do.
They, of course, appreciate it
Yeah,
and are glad to see you
yeah.
and want to hear everything.
I will embellish a little bit on my end. That's
Well, you
okay.
know that your mom always worries about even if you just go to the store. So now that you're with this band of the heroes of Vogler to be in such dangerous situations, you know that it's
Hey,
put a
Jack,
strain
can
on
we
her dear heart.
upgrade this to a pavilion, and then we could get like some more nightly things to go in the pavilion?
A pavilion.
Where are you putting a pavilion? Well,
What are you doing?
Upgrade the tent from medium to a pavilion, and then there could be 2 nights in it.
I'm confused.
Oh, my
as
shopping
far as
list
your
is
shopping
full.
list,
Yeah.
Oh, you could just buy a pavilion.
Why not?
why not?
You're
It's a
like,
big city.
It's just a
Yes, you
tent.
can.
It's
what?
just a
Yeah.
tent.
A pavilion is a tent? I thought a
Yeah.
pavilion was like,
A gazebo,
yeah, a gazebo.
No, it's a like
a big circus
it's a big circus
size.
tent.
And what do we do with this? And what do we get with this? Why are we upgrading?
You get to stay inside out of the weather if
Because
you're out in
I'm
the
a
woods
woman
or out in the
at
desert
night,
or
and I don't want to sleep on the ground in a rug.
yeah.
I have 60
Aiming
gold
for the
on my
luxury.
So I'm getting a chest, a tent, a tapestry, a footstool, a small table, fine clothes, traveler's clothes, rations, and a decorative rug.
And now you're
I
out of
need
gold.
winners.
Going in style. Very nice.
I just wanted to know if the other knight wanted to chip in, and we could
Just
get
gets
like
this bag of gold and is like, sweet.
Sure.
I'm rich.
Sure.
Your pavilion has gold rims.
Are we gonna divide up the pavilion equally on space? How does that work out?
Oh, I was just gonna have the other knight stay in the pavilion, but if you asked, I would you know what, I would for sure let you stay in the pavilion.
Oh, that's
He would
nice.
probably even let you sleep in his bed.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Who's big spoon? Who's little spoon? That's the true
Whatever
question.
you ask for.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yes, Jacques will totally chip in with you, and he will also write down on your shopping list.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Uh, commission painting of the lady, and then in brackets Michikal.
Oh, hey, let's sub the tapestry for commission tapestry. That
There you
counts.
go.
So, I'm just curious. Who's the lady again?
The lady is Michikal, and that's just kind of the slang
Okay,
term
perfect.
that Jacques
Yes.
and I'm assuming Augustine also uses.
Yeah, a bright
That's
lady. A bright lady
that's
came
pretty
to me
badass.
in my dreams.
So one note, I will allow for the completing of the goal if you make that the tapestry. You wouldn't make it the rug because if you step on the rug, you'd be stepping on the symbol or face of Mishikal, and that would be blasphemous. So I'm just gonna give you free insight on
Okay.
that one.
Okay.
The rug can say like "Welcome home" or like
Live, laugh, love.
"Live, laugh, love."
Oh my goodness.
Sword made shield.
Sword base, except it'll be like vengeance.
All right, we'll refine the shopping list because
Okay.
we'll probably need 2 footstools, 2 chairs.
2 chairs, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to communally contribute, especially if you guys are having this conversation at the table here.
Well, yeah, Jacques,
Definitely can
all my good gear was
throw that
taken
stuff in.
by those goblinoids. They defiled it, so I'm gonna re-kit if you'd like to chip in.
I would very much like to help you reestablish your noble comforts.
Perfect. Now that I'm flush with cash again.
How much do you require of me, sir?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. I gotta figure out what a pavilion costs.
Okay.
So both the tent and pavilion did not have pricings for them.
There is no pavilion in your list. There was just.
I
You
see.
meant tent. I was like,
But you want to upgrade that?
Yeah. I gotta
Yeah.
upgrade to pavilion. Tapestry is gonna be commissioned. Of lady.
So that'll be a little extra.
Perfect. We need 2 times table. No, 1 table, 2 chairs. It's gonna be 8 GP. Sorry, I'm gonna go on mute while I make my shopping list. You guys do what you want to do here.
And you guys can always make your list, and if
down, and then I'm gonna be like, Jacques,
Yeah.
60 gold worth of that stuff. What does that equal out to? You know? 'Cause,
put it toward the communal investment.
mhm.
Question.
See,
Was I able to attune to the ring, or am I gonna have to be doing that over the next day?
that will be your next step. Is you get to choose now the first thing you want to attune to.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because you had spent the time identifying. You could have chosen to attune to just the ring instead, but that's
Yeah. Okay.
in a parallel universe that happened instead, maybe.
Okay. That's okay. I shall do that ring attunement tonight then, and the saddle on our travels tomorrow morning.
Very good.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna be talking to Becklin and Cudgel, and I will tell them the tale from my point of view of what happened thus far, and up until the point of saving them at the dinner cage that they were in.
Very nice. It's called a pantry.
A
Pantry
pantry.
is what you're looking for. Yes.
Yes.
And so, Abbott and Petunia, I understand, of course, they are a little bit quiet. Oh, there was an O?
Oh, no, don't mind me. I'll wait till
Okay.
you include Abbott and Petunia.
All right.
I'd just be sitting here with my goat and my goose and
All right.
feeding them and eating something myself.
You're all enjoying a
Was
great
it
meal.
this campaign that you gave me a ring?
Oh no, that's the other campaign.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. Well, you got a ring in the other one for purifying food. There was a ring of jumping, I think. Was that in this one?
Yeah, there is a ring of jumping here.
Floating about.
I think Abbott has it right now. Or no, maybe it was Arno. Arno has it.
Do we want?
Hopefully, it's on a character sheet somewhere.
Yeah.
Of the ring of jumping,
Yep.
I have that.
Nice.
Petunia is not turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
I was going to say, what equipment does Becklin have? Like, does she still have a shield and a sword, or did they strip her of that?
She has nothing but the tattered clothes that she is wearing. Same with everybody. They are unarmed, unarmored, no pockets.
Okay. Well.
Yes, they have even taken their pockets.
Their pockets. Man, it's like we're all wearing women's clothing now. No pockets.
Oh, yeah. One of my favorite things to do is to say, "Hey, you dropped your pocket," and wait for someone to look, and then you'd be like, "Haha, I got you." You know, it's like a nose flicky thing. Anyway.
Jacques will offer his chainmail, his Salamnik shield, and
Oh.
her choice of his rose head flail or this lance that his mentor gave to him. But he wants to help restore her knightly identity as a Salamnik knight, and he's willing to do this for her.
With tears in her eyes, she embraces you, with or without your consent, and then takes the lance, which you believe to be because the rose is closer to your identification as such. So you feel like she's kind of taking a neutral path from her understanding.
Yeah,
There'd be
whatever
significance wise.
Jacques said whichever she wanted, and so he's totally fine giving to her whatever she would like.
She would accept the lance and look at it kind of funny and take a couple jabs with it and be like, interesting.
It combos well with the shield, and I'll let her know that before I leave tomorrow, I'll unstrap it. Well, I guess I probably would have already done that. Already, whatchamacallit, not dismounted. Unsaddled? I have no idea what the term's called.
Yeah, there's a lot of words.
Unloaded my horse from the equipment it was carrying.
Indeed.
And so, yeah, I will give her that equipment.
She's incredibly gracious and thankful. You can tell Cudgel's a little sad that she doesn't get free armor.
Hey, if you join the Kalaman military, I'm sure they will hit you out.
Says, "Oh, I hope they'll have us."
Well, Marshal Ventry said that they were keen if your sword arms were strong.
She says, "Oh, that's a load off." And she finishes her drink and waves her arm for a refill. That's when you realize she had just been sipping and holding back, like very quiet, deep in thought. And now she's like, "Oh, okay, I'm settled. I can get comfy." And so she is.
I will take my goat and my goose and go to the room, lay down.
So, a fairly significant note, Petunia did not join in feasting with everybody, taking care of her pets, and then at some point had quietly gone upstairs.
Did she get her cash?
That depends on if somebody had delivered it.
It's
The
under
option
pillow.
was certainly there.
It's under your
Oh,
pillow.
that's rad. When he went up to go get the armor for Becklin and stuff.
Yeah, it's
Little
like
switcheroo.
it's like the Tooth Fairy.
Nice.
Except
So
it's
Petunia would notice the lumpy pillow part, and at first she would think just pillows suck because they're these civilized trappings. Like, this is dumb. And then, oh, it's a bag full of gold. Wow. You've never held or seen in your person that much gold just collected and yours. For all that you may or may not understand commerce, you can see the significance of it. And it's shiny. All very clean coins.
Does she understand where the gold came from, or is this like something that she's going to expect
Magic.
now that she goes to bed? Like, oh, where's my gold?
It's like the magic coffee table.
I love the magic coffee table.
before she goes to sleep, she will carve a few mementos out of wood.
Carve a what? Sorry.
Few mementos out of wood.
Ah, excellent. You are welcome to define those mementos at your leisure, of course. But definitely time and solitude. So far, no one else has come upstairs yet to go to bed. You'll have only heard a little bit of chatter coming from the room where the Clampett family is staying. Ooh, carved Mentos. The fresh maker. Mentos was always one of my favorite commercials. Got Milk, though, probably still remains. We can talk about that later. But I have very specifically a favorite Got Milk commercial, which I can even share. It's on like a YouTube playlist somewhere. Anyway, I digress. You guys want to have that philosophical exchange?
I just want to put this in here because I'm remembering now, and I'm sure we'll be off on an adventure when Ben comes back. But I'm sure Kane would like to go talk to his possible brother. And I'm just putting that out there.
That dude's stupid.
So he absolutely would be 100% pushing for that opportunity. It would be on Arno to accompany him because Arno knows who it was, and while he didn't share with Kane that the part about the being a leather worker and stuff, and Arno said he wasn't really keen to pay attention on that because he was hyped on Combat League fervor. So if Arno didn't catch those details, he might have to wait until the next opportunity he has to see him, unless they're going to go knocking on every door of Caladan. They tried, but they weren't able to give him details enough to, and that's why Kane got pissed off. He's like, what the hell? You can't even tell me like his name or what he does. And he very specifically introduced himself with, "This is my name and this is what I do." And so,
I just wanted to, remember.
oh yeah, absolutely. And so that too is where Kane will also have a little bit of trepidation about conversing with Arno because of his guilt. So that can play into, as much as on the one hand he wants to nudge, on the other hand he wants to be like, little raw. So anyway.
But yeah, once Becklin and Cudgel and Darrett are done chatting / interrogating me, I'm sure they would like to go to bed more so than I. And when the time is right, I shall make my leave.
So you'll make your leave before they leave.
Okay, interesting.
Unless somebody is trying to have a drinking contest or impress them or just generally stay up, they're going to be up for quite a while.
Okay.
Into the wee hours.
Enjoying their freedom.
Yep. Well,
Oh yeah.
wish them a good night. Some of us have
The
work
last
in the
time
morning.
Becklin had sat with Darrett, it was as an aspiring page, if you will. She's now sitting with Darrett the man, sharing drinks and stuff. So it's, she has her own surreal shit to deal with in that regard. Yeah.
Darrett the Bogler.
How's that make him feel?
But yes, I will see you guys on the morrow.
I go to bed as well.
And so one by one, they begin to fall off.
Yawn, yawn, yawn.
Yep.
But first, a quick dip in the hot tub for a cleanup.
Of course.
That is like a relaxing shower, bath. It is a bath.
Cleanliness is closer to godliness, right?
Right.
Well, as the night passes,
Stuff I want.
working in
'Cause
pounds.
I'm buying honey, butter, cream, fresh berries and nuts, garlic, cinnamon, nutmeg, pepper, salt, sugar, tea, mustard, flour,
Oh,
rice,
wow.
cheese, dried fruits, 20 dozen eggs, 10 pounds of wheat, 10 pounds
20
of breadfruit,
dozen eggs.
hammocks, chalks, fishing tackles, nails, wood, 4 sets of common clothes, and 1 set of fine clothes, and that's all I can afford.
That's all you
That's all I can afford.
Hooking
20
that boat
dozen
up,
eggs.
though.
Oh, I'm still
So
not
I
counting
really.
all the pounds of sugar and butter and stuff I want. Going crazy.
Arno's over here singing like the Gaston song. Now that I'm a god, I eat 12 dozen eggs.
No one shops like Gaston. I really like that Abbott has become more and specifically into the captain role, and Arno is immediately like, "Well, I'm gonna stock you up, homie." Like, now your ship is full. Yeah. So the shopping list, of course, can be given to the shopkeeper, and if you guys go over in gold, you'll either not get the item, or Marshal Ventry might say, "Hey, this is coming out of your tab." So we'll see how that goes. But things are very flexible, and there's no challenge when the list is given over.
I mean, I'm fine helping pay for stuff.
I was wondering if you wanted to get a horse to carry our pavilion. I'm assuming that's a little bit much for us to pack. And then do we want to grab a quick hireling to set up and take down and lead the horse around?
I presumed you're going to throw it on the boat, but
Instead of a pavilion on the boat.
no, not set it up there. Just store it there, and
Probably something like that. But still, I think if we probably need a hireling on the boat just in case if we anchor it and go off to do whatever we need to do. Probably should have somebody
Sure.
on the boat.
I know this lady who got thrown out of her inn and accused of stealing and whatnot. Maybe we could get her out of jail and she could be our hireling.
helpy helper person.
Yeah, I hear she makes really good fish soup.
Oh man.
Oh.
I do like a good fish soup.
You're a terrible person. I kid. That's super awesome. I love it.
I thought you were talking about Mayor Raven, but that makes sense even better.
I 100% also thought that's where he was going with that.
No, what?
That was such an incredible swerve. No, that was a beautiful, beautiful swerve. I totally, yeah.
Well, Mayor Raven isn't in jail.
I was like, oh, a person that's dispossessed and needs to Mayor Raven. Oh no, it's actually the fish stew thief.
It's the fish stew thief.
All right. So, this is just a thing that. Oh no! Don't highlight that much. What in the hell? All right, just a sec. I wanted to paste into the chat the description for the steady beacon here. Now, this is straight from the module. Everything about the fish stew, the recipe and stuff, I took from Brunhilde's Book of Revenge because I was like, I want to play with the Book of Revenge. That'll be fun. It's free material. So, this is officially what is described as the steady beacon. Conveniently, you'll see some things. That being said, it might be easier than you think to convince Marshal Ventry to let her be your page instead of a prisoner. Also, isn't it convenient? Steady Beacon, known for a fish focus menu. And of course, being supplied by a local CL family when necessary for the non specifically fishy things because they like shellfish.
They're not shellfish.
Procure. That being said, I want to make sure you guys had the name of said individual as well available.
So, Sir Augustine was browsing the Calaman Pinterest page, and there you go. There's the requested pavilion.
Oh, perfect. The general's tent.
Ooh. So you could squeeze a couple few people into there.
Oh yeah.
Tight quarters.
Oh, I forgot to get beds. I add beds to the list now.
I bought 8 hammocks, bro.
Yo, I'm not going to hammock in my tent.
Why not?
Why not?
Because I'm a knight. I need a bed.
You guys can all be in hammocks, and then if there's a wind, what are those ball pendulum things called where it clacks on the outside and then it clacks to the back and forth?
I remember.
One of those perpetual motion things.
Do you want to just lay on the floor on a bunch of blankets, Connor? Or because beds are 25 gold. That's expensive.
Well, that's also so. Bear in mind that 25 gold costing bed is a frame and a mattress, like constructed to go into your house. So you can cut the price down for a like cot type thing. Yeah.
Okay, we'll add 2 cots.
2 cots.
Go ahead and call it 10 for cots. 15 if you want to be fancy and like collapsible and be able to like snap out some legs.
Man, how do you spell cots?
COTS for the plural.
Is it actually? Oh, yeah, it totally is. Now that I type it, it makes total sense.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the past tense or like the what tense would that be of catching something but the word caught? And that's not a word, but
and that's 15 each, so 30 GP.
yeah, if you want the fancier ones.
Well, do you want the fancy one, Jack?
If we can afford the fancy ones, sure.
We can. We're not going to afford much else, but we can afford the fancy one.
And it's fancy by medieval standards because it's collapsible. It has hinges and can provide
Kelp, do you want
space underneath the elevated.
Are we gonna need like a big bag to carry all this?
I got a chest.
Oh, a chest. Who's carrying the chest?
The hireling that we're gonna hire.
Yeah. Jessen Throld.
Fold.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to sleep outside.
You don't want to sleep outside? Okay. Do you want to go all in? I did buy 4 blankets. If you want to throw your bedroll down with some blankets, you can do that, or do you want to go fancy?
Can we afford fancy?
Well, you'd have to chip in some of your 100 gold.
Well, I can do that. I haven't spent it on anything else.
Okay.
We have like 100 dozen bags with Arno.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wait until I give you this list, man.
Great. Do you have bacon on your list?
I don't see it in the general store.
Oh, what kind of store are we running around here?
Wow.
So go ahead and put those things down with the question mark, and they will both be accounted for at a later time, as well as added to the general store for future reference.
Hey, we can load the eggs into the drink canal and shoot them.
Oh, yeah.
10 pints of honey, 10 pounds of butter, 4 gallons of cream, 4 pounds of fresh berries and nuts, 4 pounds of garlic, 2 pounds of cinnamon, 2 pounds of nutmeg, 2 pounds of pepper, salt.
So I have an awkward question. I'm sorry if it's too soon, but who's the party chef?
The lady we're getting.
That's the Jensen Throld person. She's
Okay.
a decent chef.
She's gonna set up camp.
Can be.
Food.
Last time she was cooking, she got pretty well accosted for it, so she might have some PTSD with it. But yeah,
No,
take
check
it as
this
you
out.
will.
She's gonna be a all these ingredients and be like, I don't even know what half of these things are.
Oh, that's true.
But I got it.
Just like so you know that 2 pounds of nutmeg is a lethal dose. Just so you know.
Lethal. Don't use it all.
Oh, hey Arno, can I please get an insight check?
Yeah.
We need a jar of grease.
I think 2 pounds of salt is also a lethal.
Oh shit.
It's the most insightful.
Wow. You realize as you're putting, you're kind of counting your coins, accounting for things. You don't have a pile set aside for your herbal remedies,
Yeah, I'm doing the math
which
on how much all that costs, and I think I still have gold left over.
awesome.
Which is crazy.
That'll behoove you. You know at least where some gummies are for sale. Might have to visit an apothecary.
Oh yeah, I can go visit that lady.
Do you want
I
some
give her
fine
my
clothes?
fucking. I can probably give that lady my signature, and that'll impress her. You know?
How much am I owing you?
I can't believe it's you standing here next to me.
I'm gonna do a quick ad here, and then we can just split it.
I want a jar of bacon grease.
Jar of bacon grease.
Mm,
Well, if we're gonna have eggs, that's
Right?
that's how you make eggs.
So bad I wanted to get like a barrel of salted beef, and I wanted to get a barrel of clean salted salmon, so we could use some of the salmon as like fishing bait.
Hey, check it out. Salmon is on sale right now. There was a good haul recently. Salmon's on sale, good quality, but there's an abundance and
Salted beef is actually
Sorry.
extremely hard to eat because it gets like really hard. You want salted pork.
Yeah.
interesting.
Salted beef
Oh.
is way worse than pork. Yeah.
To be honest, I was kind of looking at the salted beef and the salted, the clean water salmon oil. I was looking at that as like just bait for catching some crazy shit out in the fucking ocean, the waters, you know.
How was
Okay.
rations? How much are rations?
Five
gold.
5 silver each. 5 GP for 10 days worth of food.
But that's going to be basic and bland stuff.
And I'm so hungry in this conversation. Not helping.
Oh,
That's not good.
same actually. Cheers to that. I was going to wait till after session. I didn't want to pause to run downstairs, deal with shit, and then chew.
Still an hour to go, right?
Yeah.
Right now, I'm about to add
Yeah.
up all the.
Maybe more. I mean, you guys are doing a lot of shopping, so I mean that could carry on. You have a lot of momentum.
Yeah, well, I just need to know how much a tapestry. We're not getting a horse, so a tapestry and a pavilion's going to be. I don't know if you can throw a number out quick, Josh, or you want to think about that?
I will think about that, and it will be added to your tab and accounted for.
Okay, so right now we're at 95 GP, 12 silver, and 22 copper.
Nice.
We're not getting a horse. I got all those. So hireling tapestry pavilion is what we got to figure out.
Hey, well, my horse isn't being used as a battle steed. We can use it as a pack mule.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Wow.
Celestial horse isn't going to be upset about that.
No.
Perfect.
It's my best friend, and its name is Saugustine
Augustine.
Aglow.
Nice. So I got a steel mirror, a lantern, and an hourglass. Just one of those, figure we can share. But I did get 3 buckets for privacy. So
We just stick those over top of each other's heads, and
no, they go into your cot. That's your chamber pot.
I didn't know if we were going like Skyrim privacy here.
Yeah.
Over the head.
You have to do that before pickpocketing or
Yes.
stealing stuff off the counter. Yeah.
What about like little teacups in the tea kettle?
Maybe.
Fancy. Pinky out sessions.
You know what? You could probably snag it from your mom's house.
Just ask nicely, or the second-hand store. There
Well,
you go.
same thing with the jar of bacon grease, unless your mom might be vegan or something. But if she's not, guarantee she would have jars, plural. Just a couple few, but
She's got some bacon grease. What mama doesn't have some bacon grease?
exactly, yeah.
We have a whole coffee tin of bacon grease under our
Damn
sink.
right you do.
Exactly.
We have some bacon grease in there. I don't know how old they are either. They're awesome though. Nobody's ever been sick off of bacon grease.
15 plus
awesome. We have a flying ship that we can literally just fly like a mile away from our objective, hop out, bonk some heads, and then come back for lunch, and it'll be great.
So your cot, your chair, cot, chair, and footstool
Yeah.
are going to be 35 GP in total, and then whatever your piece off of the pavilion is going to be. So your portion is 35 GP.
That'll work.
I feel bad. Petunia and Abbott. We're just making a tent city, or what's going on?
Oh, I didn't know we're letting them in.
Well, they can get.
Of course.
I would just love to
I might not.
huge.
I thought I was part of some exclusive club.
You
there.
are. You're.
Oh,
Well,
you
you
are.
asked. You asked nicely, but they didn't say anything.
Okay.
So, you know.
Can we vote if we let other people in?
That sounds great.
Well, Petunia sleeps outside anyways.
That's true.
Yeah.
What about you, Abbott? Are you a creature of comfort, or you just roll up in a blanket by the fire?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being comfortable.
You wouldn't mind me comfortable?
Oh yeah. This would be pretty intriguing then, because they just continuously talk about ways to improve and upgrade and
Yeah, maybe we just upgrade
glamping.
their tent.
Man, go to a circus tent from a pavilion?
Well, how many people can sleep in a pavilion?
Well, a lot, but it's about space and comfort.
Well, yeah, but like, yeah, there's four corners in it, right? So
Yes,
How many people we got right now? 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 4 can do. We can make it. I mean, it's just that's quarters. It's
Well, then
easy.
what about Kane and we could do 3 and 3. We could do Abbott, Kane, and Arno all in 10. I can just shift the list over and they can modify it.
yeah, if they wanna buy a tent, they can buy all the gear. And if not, then we can just throw Abbott in the other corner of ours.
Yeah. Well, because I'm thinking like one steel mirror might have to go to 2 because I'm gonna spend a lot of time in the mirror in the morning. So.
Oh, I don't need a mirror. You're all good.
I don't need there.
It's perfect all for me.
Yeah.
Just kind of shake your head, your hair, and you go.
Yeah, I got that like sweaty hockey player vibe going on.
Oh, that's gross.
Well, you know, I'm in a steel helmet during battle, so whenever that helmet comes off, it's sweaty hockey player vibes.
Okay, I've saved this as shopping list on my computer right now. I will stop being a goose with my nightly things. Sorry. I am up to bed and asleep.
Zip.
Do you have the knight background?
No, I have the noble background.
Noble background. Okay.
Hence comfort.
The knight background had you have 3 hirelings, which I didn't really want.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, variant noble knight. There you go. Boom. I do have it. Variant feature retainers. I have no retainers. No retainers for me.
Okay.
But I am a knighthood is among the lowest noble titles. Boom.
Yeah, you're an errant knight.
Yeah. I'm a knight errant.
Fine clothes are 15 gold or?
Yeah, 15 gold a piece, man. They're expensive.
They're fancy, good quality.
That's why Brunhilde had to thrift.
Different fashion here than you're familiar with in Waterdeep. You could either be more fitting in or stand out a little. Not that you don't already.
I got a white suit from Waterdeep.
Trying to be Don John or what?
Yeah, dude, my cat, my black Leonin, dude, he
Yeah.
was everyone loved him.
Nice.
Nice.
20 dozen eggs, 2 copper pieces for 2 dozen
Now
eggs.
that I'm growing 5 dozen eggs.
2 silver. Plus So far, I've done all my math down to 20 dozen eggs, and I've only spent 33 gold and 7 silver.
Yes.
Nice.
Wage of a
I'll
peasant.
be,
Like 10 gold.
we, okay, it's another 1 silver. I don't know how much hammocks are.
They'll be
Are
pretty
there-
close to the cost of the
Are there
roughly.
hammocks in the boat?
There will be some nets that you could turn into hammocks, but it was otherwise pretty bare.
Oh, okay.
It didn't look like the boat itself was stocked for constant travel by itself. Maybe it went somewhere to restock, or maybe it contacted the army to get replenished, and people slept on shore, etc. You do recall, of course, there were when you guys first acquired the boat, there's some people that came offshore. They had been off on a hunting trip.
Okay. Well,
My like fucking.
And then they rammed their boat into Captain Flint's boat.
how rude. Okay. I think once we figure out how much this tapestry and whatnot's going to be, we'll be set to go.
Oh, that we'll establish that out of game / it'll be accounted for.
That's
But yeah.
cool. I will mark down the whatchamacallit, the mission of painting /
How much are like?
tapestry.
How much are nails in wood? Like 2x4s.
If it isn't on the list, just write it down with a question mark, and it will be accounted for.
Josh is gonna go to Home Depot tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh man, we do not want to be buying wood then.
Not there.
Dear Lord. Mission. Here it is. Boom.
Shakalaka.
Nice. They gave me an extra inspiration. Okay.
What was that, Alexa?
Alexa needs to be quiet.
Oh yeah, so
I don't know. We could always make a character for Alexa and see how that goes.
The only things I don't have accounted for are nails and wood. I've accounted for 4 sets of common clothes and 1 set of fine clothing, and I'm only at 51 gold and 1 silver.
Nice.
So
That's
I
rad.
still have
Just under half your bag, yeah.
Oh, I think Captain Abbott should check on insurance for a ship. See if we can insure it.
And yeah, I was gonna go speak to him and be like, yo, I got, like 30 gold I can throw down.
Okay.
Also Abbott, I just accidentally muted myself, but I go find Abbott and be like, yo, I got like 25 to 30 gold I can throw down to go find some of that good if you want to throw down with me. And then, if I use 25, I still have 25 gold to get 2x4s and nails.
Yep. Repair items.
Yeah, say that because you don't want to use 2x4s on the boat.
Repair items. Oh, that's a great.
Spars. Yeah, say repair items.
See?
That's why it keeps us around.
Mm-hmm.
See, I would have been like, well, you got your stack of 2x4s, you can build your shack now.
And then you guys make it better,
You're the idea man, we refine it.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
That's how you delegate. That's an example of good leadership.
In order to what, Josh?
I feel like in order to get your money's worth for 25 gold, that'd be like pounds.
Bricks. Full bricks.
I mean, maybe if we're getting, that swiggity swag, but smoke that doo-doo beans.
Oh, one gold.
What's that purple glow fey leaf?
Right? So like,
Like, I would say like an ounce of chronic, at least like 5G.
that's 5 years of pay for a normal person.
How you know we're smoking on that royalty? What's up?
Hey, you're rolling it in gold, my guy.
I want the best shit.
Me and
No,
Jock
I
are
was-
sleeping in a nice tent, and Arno's just smoking his tent away over there. Just
Yeah.
He's hotboxing.
Abbott will have to buy the tent, you know? I bought all the food. I think we're good for like a 10-day voyage, you know?
Oh, we
10
probably
pounds of butter? Probably
10
more.
pounds of
10
butter.
days.
We only have 240 eggs, though.
Can I get more?
Yeah.
They're
Let's
cheap.
see, like divided by there's like
Four
eight
eggs,
people in our party.
And it's only 2 copper pieces for 2 dozen eggs. So it's 2 silver pieces for 20
Yeah, you
dozen
got
eggs.
you got seven days of breakfast there. You're good.
Okay.
Not
I
bad.
tried to get like, you know, the dried fruit and stuff like that for like a little pouch snack, you know?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
appreciate that.
34 eggs a day?
That's awesome. They'd
Or-
easily
yeah,
do that.
Or
Because
you know,
they do
4 eggs per person. 2 eggs per person, and there's like 8 of us.
Bye bye.
It's like 15 days of
Yep.
eggs.
Right. So me, I eat 2 eggs. I'm pretty sure like some knights and adventurers eat way more than 2 eggs.
Oh, that's fair.
Alright, so let's crank that up to, you know, we'll get 20 dozen eggs.
30 eggs.
Something like the even either repair item or the 2x4s, but like I was gonna ask like we could build in the storage area like the lady's little cooks, you know, area.
Make a mess hall.
Yeah, where she gets to cook and people aren't in her way.
Okay. Well, how about we leave the ship here this mission, and we commission the, refit of the ship to have like a whole cooking setup there, and we can just like walk to our next destination.
That's fine with me because if we're gonna do that, then I want to find someone else that we can commission to paint the boat in our mercenary colors and figure out what kind of sweet calligraphy or symbols we're gonna have on this boat, so people know who the fuck we are when we show up. And I'll just
Special sales and stuff. Jolly Roger
paint
of your own.
them, after our mission.
Kelp, do you know any good boat tattooists?
Yeah, I can ask around. My people can know some people. We can find
Perfect.
people.
So Kelp would know 3 people who have different styles, etc.
What kind of
So it kind of depends on what specifically you go to, but Kelp knows a few people.
We want the
Poop emoji.
the happy turd. We want the happy turd calligraphy on our boat. No. Let's see. What style do we want? We want.
Toonie, are you buying anything for this voyage?
You throw it down on the ship.
Titania doesn't buy stuff.
Is there anything you'd like?
You want her money?
No, I don't want her money.
You could use it to paint some cool stuff on the ship or get that done, you know what I'm saying?
Or
Actually, that's a lie. I would love her money, but I'm not going to take it.
so
You'd have to also wake her up to request.
That's
we
true.
could buy like 30 chickens with your money. They could all be your pets, and you could be our egg supplier.
You can have a little chicken coop.
Yeah.
Check
That's
this
where
out.
I got the goose.
Set up a little petting
Yeah,
zoo.
your goose doesn't lay 32 eggs a day.
Well, that's my only thing is they're gonna fucking keep me up at night sometimes, you know? I might get cranky.
Well, no, we leave them here at Calaman, and we let some of like the people of Vogler take care of them, you know, and they can use some of the eggs.
We need a
Oh,
steak now.
that's a great idea.
I don't think we have quite enough capital to get a steak. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually. We just need some like chicken wire and like some free land that we can just squat on and put like 8
Hey,
things there.
hey, the training camp. We can take over instead of the Dragon Army.
Ah, there you go. Well, then we're gonna have to hire people to like protect it so it doesn't get sacked.
The people of Vogler would just make a new town. Ran
We could-
properly.
Yeah, we could have people live there and protect it who are like, you know, criminals, so we don't have to pay them, and we just offer them a second chance at life.
And we can bankroll the Ironclad Regiment. Boom.
So I'm pretty sure the Geneva Convention says that you can't make your prisoners do slave labor, but I'll double check the numbers.
They're getting placed to live and protect the among humans. They know the most badass people in Ansalon. They're basically
Yeah.
reformed groupies now.
And we're not paying them. We're paying them in like freedom and not death.
Yeah, literally.
Uh,
So
They get to eat eggs and toast, you know, rather than stale cardboard bread that's probably given to them.
definitely life upgrade.
No,
I'm
we're
just
not
saying
giving
all
them
the
hard
prisoners and all those
bread.
people
We're
that
not
are
giving
locked up
her
are
our
sane.
eggs.
Like there's some bad eggs in there, you know.
That's so
That's what
bad.
I'm saying, you know. But there's some dudes in there who are just dying for a second chance. They're like, I'm so fucking sorry.
Hey.
right.
And Groot says everyone deserves a second chance, so.
Well, he actually says I'm Groot. Anyways, we've gone off topic.
To the east, there's a
Yes.
mission.
There is that we're walking to because we're getting our boat refit and painted and a kitchen put in and a cold storage and yeah.
And Duty's hiring a real estate agent to look for a farm.
Yep. That's correct.
Perfect.
Well, that is convenient. First to bed will be first to rise, so with Petunia waking first before the rest of the party.
Maybe this place, maybe Calaman's like Skyrim, and we can become Thanes, and we can buy property in the town, and then it'll come with like a little spot we could have a farm.
I have a feeling property value in Calaman's not going to hold up too good in the near future.
That's fair, yeah. But actually, our farm might do well because it'll be producing like its own food, you know.
Yeah.
If it was inside the walls. Anyways.
Duty go.
It's morning now.
It is.
Petunia will take her goat and goose downstairs, get them a little more food. She will put on the bar here Brunhilde's pan with her pouch of 112 gold and 24 silver and 6 carved trinkets. Look like this.
Oh, nice.
And then she will leave.
Very nice.
What? Where are you going?
She's going back to the forest.
Oh. Is there someone else coming to hang out with us?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Maybe.
Okay.
Mysteries abound. So, who will be the first non-Petunia to wake to come downstairs and find this display?
Not shock.
Are we gonna roll off? Who slept in?
Yep.
Quick, roll initiative.
Awesome. Alright. A little more, I'm a little less noble than you. Oh, Kelp.
Damn, I'm sleeping in the light. I mean,
Snooze.
damn right. Nobody's waking me up.
Oh, I'm sad. I don't see Kelp's roll. Am I getting some lag here? Oh, I certainly am.
Arno.
Oy vey.
Buddy.
Abbott.
Abbott's ready to go.
Oh man, Kane's secret's gonna be back with Kane.
It is entirely all of that guilt for him to now own by himself because two party members have now left because of the strife he caused impulsively.
Thank you,
Oh,
my
no.
brother.
I think it's 50-50 Ray and Kane.
I think Brunhilde had a little bit to do with that.
You think so? Probably.
Yeah, like a 25%.
Alright, Abbott, you're finding some abandoned gear.
No.
Named trinkets for everyone
Whose gear is it?
and symbolically placed in the pan.
Petunia.
You've seen Petunia carve, and you know she was the one who was holding on to the pan. And
God, what?
gold pieces, etc.
I'm gonna wake y'all up.
What do you need?
Angry Abbott
Angry
has
Abbott.
news.
No, just upset. It's like, no, wait, I just made friends with all these people.
They're all leaving. Oh no. What seems to be the problem, Abbott, sir? Or Captain Abbott? Sorry. What seems to be the problem, Captain Abbott?
Yeah, we're gonna have to call him Captain
Yeah.
here now.
Thank you for using proper titles.
It's still early because I got up first, so I just kind of stop, point, and
Use your words.
I'm not gonna get up out of bed.
He's so angry.
And be like, it's okay.
It's okay.
We've all had those mornings.
Petunia left stuff.
Petunia left stuff.
She left a bunch of her stuff.
A child is missing.
Child is
Um,
missing. Okay.
Like,
Shock will rub his eyes and get up out of bed in his, tunic and follow Abbott to whatever he's talking about. Just pointing. Is there
I'm not getting no.
is there any note here?
The note is in the personalized trinkets with names carved into them and the delivery method of Brunhilde's pan.
I'm gonna ask the bartender if a small, white-haired little girl came in here and put this stuff on the counter.
There is not a bartender in service at this hour yet.
What kind of establishment is this? Well, unfortunate. Let's see.
Arnold comes down and sees what's going on and sees that Petunia's gone. He'll take his time to roll up a glass of his wheat into this morning's blend and sit there and contemplate.
I'm still asleep.
Kelp is out for the count.
I want to say something, but I need to think of how to
So, what is Kelp dreaming of that's keeping him in the deep void so long? It's a great dream. It's positive. It's not a nightmare.
No,
But
this is a great dream. Yeah.
yeah,
Big dream.
Brunhilde telling him his clams are
oh
amazing.
Jesus!
Definitely are criminals.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a big family dinner with Brunhilde service. Everybody's just so happy and getting along.
Petunia, why? I liked Petunia.
I liked her too.
But why does she have to leave?
Because I truly feel that that's what she would have done. And it took a lot of debate on my part.
It did.
Okay, well, you have to play another cute little halfling lady.
Huh? About that.
Is there a cutie coming or an edgelord? What we got? What's rolling out here?
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Okay, no spoilers.
Are we
She's
gonna walk
gonna.
out and find you at as we found Augustine Woodlow?
No spoilers.
No spoilers. Okay, I'll stop predicting the future.
Maybe it's a dwarven barbarian with a beard.
Hey, there we go.
Named Brunhilde.
No, it's a male dwarf named Brohilda. That's her.
Yes.
With the opposite of pan.
Yeah, and he's got a mohawk and he dual wields axes. Yes. And he's got an American Eagle headband on.
Big gold chain.
Yeah.
Now I have to
monsters with
change my
tattoos.
plans.
Now you have to change your plans.
Yes, it,
Obviously.
Sorry, I said I would stop predicting the future.
Now I have to make all those tokens. I just got done with the moon map for your guys' Starfighter Spelljammer.
Well, this is sad. Jacques doesn't know why Petunia left, but he will take his necklace trinket and put it on, knowing that it's probably from the bones of some Dragon Army soldier.
It's wood. It's wood.
Okay, it's wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will put mine on in remembrance of the small little halfling lady, Petunia.
There was definitely some melancholy and antisocialness from the time of Brunhilde's passing. I shouldn't say passing. God, that's terrible.
She died.
She's not going to make it to the next adventure because she has walked off.
She rolled a nat one on her next adventure. Sorry.
But yeah, so, and with her having displayed those trinkets in the Brunhilde's pan, it's a delivery message. It's not just like a nice little circular display device. There's depth to that.
Uh-oh.
So I mean, just it signals that there was a fracturing, and for her already being new to exploring humans, civilized folk, and finding things are going well, and then the tribe fractured, and oy vey, back to the woods. Maybe this is a bad idea. Get close to people, let them hurt you by leaving the party and swearing vengeance on a fellow brother. But whatever.
Yeah, but Jacques never hurt Petunia, and now she's leaving him. Don't worry, I'm just gonna try and guilt trip you back into the Black Rainbow.
Is that 1D sad?
It is 1D sad, yeah.
That is so. Oh.
I did it before, and I was surprised it worked. It was 1d ship. Because you were talking about dealing damage with the ship. So, from now on, all of my one-liners will be 1d
It'll be
until
emoted by 1D. Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, I don't know. I'm very sad that the child left. Kind of a little sad there's no carved ornament for me, but I will give everybody hugs.
you get the Brunhilde one.
What? Who's this?
This is our missing companion.
What a stunning visage has been carved here. Of a unicorn.
Is it all the same, or is this horse symbol just kind of representative of what it might look like?
I think they're all unicorns with your name carved onto it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
A unicorn is what gave Ispin his green shield.
It is. Maybe.
Judy was secretly the unicorn the whole time.
Oh man. I should go back. I should check my celestial horse and make sure it's not a unicorn.
Man, we've disappointed the spirit of Ispin.
We
That's what's
have.
happened.
It's all my fault.
Yeah, isn't that something to think about? That's what had drawn you together.
Yep. Jacques wasn't good enough to keep the party together.
Oh gosh,
Ball failed. We have to restart.
I hadn't thought about.
Yeah. I promise you, Jacques won't leave though. Won't abandon his duty.
I'll make a mission failed graphic and then a cinematic of the Dragon Army destroying Caliban and sadness and.
We'll do it next time, boys.
Would you like to load from your last save?
Oh, everybody make new characters by the end of the campaign except for Jacques. He's the last one. He couldn't keep his committee together. He couldn't.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, hey, did I just complete my sacrifice yourself goal?
Not quite. Oh, okay.
Okay, let's go meet Dooney's new character off to the east.
All right. On the trail,
All right.
Blaze. Can I have a free insight? Do we need to take the boat?
What? We can't take the boat.
Oh, well, maybe we have to.
You guys had planned to leave the boat for refitting
Perfect.
and
Okay.
painting and such.
On a trail, we blaze.
Your boat right now is being loaded with things that were on your shopping list.
Oh, nice.
Most excellent.
I guess Dooney's cash can toss. Probably no metagaming. Dooney's cash can go into what? The campaign?
So, you guys haven't formally been charged your gold amount. You have given the list of requests, and they have not yet come to you with a receipt, if you will.
Gotcha.
So,
I'll put the
yeah.
112 GP 24 SP in the
Juice
campaign.
bag.
Juice bag, yep.
Perfect. If we ever get a bag of holding, it's going to be the Juice bag.
Better be a sentient bag named Juice.
Alright.
What was it, 114?
I'm ready to go.
Same. I'm ready.
Ready.
All right.
Speed of 30 feet. I'm good to go.
Just one thing. You guys need to wake up Kelp.
I'll wake up Kelp.
I'd splash water on it.
Hey, give me a second here.
And Kane will volunteer to oversee the boat operations and such.
Oh, thanks. What a nice guy.
I would like to pick up a lute before.
Loot.
Yeah, I'm gonna sing my sad blues.
Oh, that was way too much.
I don't know how much a lute is.
Oh, it'll be on the list. There's a
Okay.
musical instrument section.
Okay, but like I want to pick it up before we hit the road, so stop by the local instrument shop.
Very specifically acquire.
I'm going to use my mind to shake Kelp awake from downstairs.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Telekinetic movement.
Appreciate that.
Kelp, your dream hitting a climax is broken and you're being shaken awake. You are alone. Oh, God. You will be my first agent of revenge. Your family owes me a debt. You will repay it in blood.
I will definitely be killing the Midnight Hunter. That will be
Everyone is super eager to get on the road, and you realize they want to be distracted because you have the last remaining trinket offered in the absent/leaving farewell of Petunia.
I've got a trinket and I've got a fishing rod.
Yep. We're gonna have to go fishing for Petunia.
Yeah.
Aw.
I can Petunia carve these with love and they're +1 AC and what's the protection or what?
+1 to your saving throws.
Yes!
Not
Good
yet.
luck stones.
Oh, at dawn, everyone gets +1 temp HP. Fair.
Oh, that's fair.
Aw.
Andrew wouldn't get us a Prezi, he'd get more and more. Loot is, I think, 35 GP. I looked it up.
You looked it up and you think it's 35 G. That sounds suspicious.
Yeah. No, it is. It's 35. It's 35 GP.
It is. You're correct.
So I shall remove 35 GP from my inventory and add loot.
It's actually
And
Dragon Tamer's loot.
going forward, throughout the rest of the campaign, I would like to attempt to earn proficiency with the loot.
Excellent.
I will.
I look forward to this journey.
Every time you play it.
Thank you, sir.
It's gonna be like
You're a natural.
learning a new instrument and playing in the back room, and it's just
Yeah.
yeah. Gonna be all.
The same scale over and over and over again.
I'm gonna learn the silent spell just random.
Hey, you haven't even given me a chance to see how good I naturally am at music.
I'm not buying it.
You can do an untrained perform check, right? Like, just
Yeah.
at disadvantage and see what you get for.
I'm proficient in, or I'm not proficient in performance. It's just running off my charisma modifier.
Fair.
Well, Jacques, strike us up a tune when we march out of Caladan here to the
Okay.
east.
On My Way by Phil Collins.
Let's hear
Interesting. I don't know the song.
it. On my way.
Tell everybody I'm on my way.
Yeah,
New
that's
friends
right.
and new places to see.
Yeah.
With blue skies ahead, yes, I'm on my way.
What?
On my way.
I'm on my way. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing the backup singing.
Hey, 16 performance. There we go.
You know, it's
Well.
probably mostly my singing that's doing okay. The loot, it might not be doing the greatest, but we're trying.
Hey, just think if you had attuned that ring before you played on the lute.
That's fair. No, I did attune the ring over my long rest.
Ah, well then, you have a ring of +1 charisma.
That is correct. So a 17.
All right, where are we going?
Anybody that hasn't heard it,
That
it's in
will
chat.
boost you up. Excellent. All right. Well, it's a longer trek than without your flying ship, of course. It's a nice enough day for all of the sadness of recent departures of party members. And the reverie of solace and respect is broken as you guys hear in the distance on the road after having not encountered anything, and then it getting quiet, no birds, just like when you got to the farmstead. And around the bend, you hear activity.
Activity. Hey, it's dark.
Hey, it shouldn't be. Okay, it just is going to load slow. I had a lag moment. That being said, it damn well shouldn't be dark. You guys should have vision here.
It's dark on the lower half.
Yeah, the lower half
Yes.
is fully black. The top half is like
It's
dim light.
grayscale.
Yeah, grayscale dim light.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, the
Not
top
for me.
half for me is green. It's like perfect. I can see everything.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's fine.
Maybe we just need to reload.
Oh, that's kooky.
Reloading as well.
Oh. See what happens. Let me check it. Like if there's
Still
weird.
grayscale, and like the background, like if I zoomed out, the background is green instead of white.
Oh, mine's brown.
Oh yeah. The whole page background that will be determined by like a dominant color on the map itself.
Okay.
Like that's a feature of Roll20. It's like supposed to be good on the eyes and stuff or whatever. But that being said, no, you guys should have good view
Oh,
of
I like
everything.
that the background is like a
So I
greenish.
have, yeah,
It's not bright fucking white.
Yeah.
or like just solid black.
Okay,
I
As
like
another
solid
example.
The page, and I'm reloading.
I just reloaded, but it's still the bottom half of the map is black.
So the bottom half of the map will continue to remain black.
Yeah. Even with a
On
full like browser exit and open, it's still grayscale.
let me.
That's crazy.
Wrong token.
Maybe it's like client side. Maybe it's something I need to do.
I doubt it. It's probably a Roll20 thing. It's probably has to do with like your token. Like
Look at my
I don't
screen.
know. Oh yeah, because your token doesn't have vision. Well, you don't have night vision, but I'll at least give you
Yeah, my token's not even
regular
working.
ass
There
vision.
it is.
And Augustine, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your guys' tokens didn't have vision, and I don't know why that is, but they do now.
Looks like we got
Any other
-1,
issues?
guys.
Abbott and Kelp, you guys can see okay? Oh, let me double check for Nissia. Oh, she's got vision.
Good.
She has night vision because she's cool. So, can confirm you guys can see a map that has like things and stuff. There's a path that's looping around. There are some wagons that have been placed in the road as
Over here, what's this?
debris. There are tons of ruins left over from the cataclysm. Slash, sometimes mid journey will take a hit and then render things, and it'll be a little bit wee. So yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So when you come around the corner, you guys are greeted by the view. There is a woman. She is wearing dark colors, the red and black actually of known to the. Oh, that was that your older token? Anyway, known colors of the dragon army. But you see her standing above. Oh, yep, got a heavy horse. Here, let me move it back so that it can carry you.
I also
And you
no
can,
longer see
there you go.
because I deleted my old token.
Oh,
I know I made a mistake. Look at that, it's all fixed.
Merry Christmas.
Tomorrow's a new day. No mistakes. Don't worry.
It's like
So the. Oh, that horse too is a little bit unsized, it looks like. There we go. So standing atop the wagon, this woman, you see a spear in her hand, and around the spear crumbles from stone a draconian as it emits gas, fades out, as you guys have seen before. See the other three draconians surrounding her pull forth blades and start yelling in draconic, if anybody can speak that.
I think Kane can.
Oh, that's convenient. He's actually not here. He's helping with the boat, so.
He's helping with the boat, and he's finding Arno's brother.
He would like to. He's going to need Arno's help for that.
Oh, okay.
Unless, again, like I said, if he goes door to door or if he's just walking around town, hey, who do I look like? Oh, the leather worker. Did you cut your hair?
He might be desperate.
Yeah. Oh, I did get the impression he might kind of be. That being said, again, this woman is surrounded by herself, is clearly slaying a draconian as you come upon the scene, and they look very much interested. in retaliation.
Yo, can I run up and scare him off?
You are certainly willing to do so and try when it comes around to your initiative turn, which we are going to roll right now. Oh, wait, is that... Okay, are you guys all... I just wanted to make sure it didn't repeat the turn order from a previous map, because it does that. I forget sometimes to clear it.
Did mine go in? Did it go in?
And for the sake of the scene here, Nisia will be able to respond just before Augustine. That's circumstantial, because she has the high ground.
Go over, Anakin.
Probably better decks than me.
Oh, Caleb rolling in. I have a bunch of lag here, so like the dice is still spinning here. Wait for it to land. Oh,
Landed on a high number.
Kelp will not be first. See, that's how it goes.
Yeah, take it out.
Why is this? There we go. So, Abbott Greencush, you are amped up, supercharged. Something about having attuned to that ship. You've just got a lot of extra vigor. Feeling full. Feeling attended to. Feeling cleaned up.
I just also really don't like these Dragonlance.
They're jerks. That's fair. They haven't been the most kind to you in your travels thus far.
These are the stone ones, right?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. They will crumble to stony dust as they emit a paralyzing gas.
It's time for you to Autobot yourself into a giant ship, man.
But to summon it, you have to play on a magical dagger flute through your helmet,
Oh.
which has a face covering. That's a Green Ranger reference. Anybody knows Power Rangers?
Actually gonna shoot at the top one who's kind of furthest.
Yes, indeed.
Else swing on in and stuff. To the closer ones. I'm gonna
All
aim
right.
at that too.
Oh, good call. You know these guys are a little thick-scaled.
Yeah.
And I do apologize in advance. I bet you've already rolled your attack roll. I have not seen it come up or had the dice roll or anything yet. It's just a lag thing. And as I'm talking about it, there go the dice.
As much as I love the sound of silence, can we get some fight music?
I would love to give you something a little bit more. Let's see. Is that battle-y enough?
I accept.
All right.
Epic.
It should pick up though. Like this list is supposed to be like more epic and stuff. So if this is more like pondering, here, let me try though, because there's a handful on there. Let's see.
Well, this is like the Protectors of the Earth by TSFH.
That's so awesome that you know that. I just like went and like looked up like epic battle music and stuff like on YouTube to try to get.
Yeah. TSFH is like my jam.
Connor, I think, is in the top
Hell
1%
yeah.
of listeners every year, so.
That's awesome. I love hitting that mark.
Okay, we have to save Dooney. I mean, Nissa.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nissa.
I referred to Augustine earlier. I think I was talking to Dooney, and I was like, and then not Brunhilde will do this.
It looks like she's wearing
something
some,
like that.
Draconic, or not draconic. What's that dark armor in Skyrim?
Daedric.
Daedric armor.
It does look Daedric, yeah. Faux shizzle. She has She has another social outfit that's cool. If you look at your profile and stuff, which I haven't shared with you, we'll get there. You guys will have introductions and stuff. Right now, you're in peril, and Abbott has just shot a Draconian with his crossbow, and total on that damage was 22. Seriously?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice for you. Hey, your APIs are working. You and Sploot.
Yeah, they started working. So there was another game where they weren't working, and I was further frustrated. And then the next game I played, they were randomly working again. And then, following a nudge today, I went and looked, and actually on this map here, and was like playing with it. Like, I think it works. So, hooray!
Most excellent.
Yeah, it was like kind of a minor test, and I was like, it seems to be okay. A few little checks on actions, so yeah, should be good to go. With that, Abbott has taken his aim and taken his shot, so will that be the end of his turn?
Yep.
All right. Kelp Silverpearl is up next.
Let's do a firebolt to that bottom one.
Ooh, piece of candy. I'm gonna just drop a little bit of the sound here. Too epic. And touche. And to clarify again, sorry, that was the southernmost Draconian?
Yes, sir.
Alright. That 15? Gonna just barely hit.
Alright.
Very nice. For a full amount of 6 fiery damage.
Big 6.
Shoot him again.
And a solid blast hits him with the fire. He's stunned. Lowercase s stunned. Do you get to hit it twice?
Oh no, he gets 2d20. Or 2d10.
Yeah, 5 and 1.
I rolled a 1.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad. Yeah, careens off the edge a little bit. But you have taken his attention away from she with the high ground to your arriving party, which is certainly an ominous group suddenly coming around the corner. All of you in your bright, shiny armor and weapons. All right. Mr. Stone.
Go get him, Arno.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Chibbity chop.
I'm gonna chibbity choople.
And you do, of course, recall again, when these guys die, they do admit that paralyzing gas. So bear in mind while disassembling.
He is Arno Stone.
Yeah, does a 17 and a 25 hit?
They sure do, sir.
That's 20
The 11 will be glancing off of the scales, but the other 2 definitely will hit.
I'm still taking 20 points of damage.
Well, with the aid of Kelp's Fireball,
Is there a dex save or a constitution?
it is a dex, I want to say. Oh, no, it is Constitution. Okay, yeah, it fills up quick. I thought maybe you were able to dodge it, but alas, you just have to try to breathe better.
No, I inhaled wrong.
I inhaled
Oh,
wrong.
no. So as you become to get petrified, you just grimace because when you saw the pan and the trinkets left by Petunia this morning, you had your morning wake and bake. This is not the kind of getting stoned that you had in mind.
Well, yeah, he's also feeling like it's his fault, too.
So, Arno Stone is beginning to feel stiff.
I had a really bad cramp through every muscle in my body.
Did it stretch before we went in it?
Yeah. You know, people are like flexing their neck and his veins are like popping off the sides right now.
Yeah, it's a fair thing because Arno does have typically a little bit of a morning warm up routine, which today was sidetracked. Alas, he will have to stand and watch as Draconian runs up, starts trampling up onto the wagon to take a strike on the woman wearing not Daedric armor.
And not Dragon Army armor. It's kind of sus.
Right? It super does. That's super fair. I mean, it looks like, somehow what is one of them turning on their own? Like, wow. Because, I mean, just looking at her, yeah, she looks Dragon Army. Not to be stereotypical, but, I mean, if she was a Calaman soldier, she'd clearly be wearing blue and white. Like, obviously. So, for the mysterious lady on the cart, that is one strike that is going to hit, but it's a glancing blow, and he doesn't have a good angle on you, so only 2 piercing damage.
No, a protective field surrounds you and you take no damage.
At least that's what you thought would happen before a shimmering magical mist
15.
meets the blade.
Oh.
Oh, your token on Roll20 on my side says 14, so I'm going to change that to 15. And it looked like it was going to hit, but it was protectively blocked away. What color is Sir Augustine's psionic power usage?
Nothing, it's just force.
So just kind of like an air ripple without shade.
Who's the wheelchair guy?
Professor X.
Yeah, Professor X. There's no, it's just I'm just out here using my mind.
And so, with that protection happening, it will be Nissia's turn. Before you go, know that you will have advantage on all strikes against this Draconian, as its footing is crappy and you're well footed with your spear and have the high ground. You didn't have the opportunity, because of your polearm mastery, entering your field of combat, if you will. The range of your spear would invoke an attack of opportunity, kind of like leaving it normally does.
Yeah.
That didn't happen this time, just because of the way you were kind of shaking off crumbling stone dust from the dying one, and it was clambering up. A lot of chaos. So bear that in mind as a usual thing. Unfortunately, not this time.
Tell me more about this.
She's a badass.
Matrix wearing woman.
Dragon's bending. Oh man. He's a heretic, guys.
And remember, you do have advantage on that strike.
Oh. Forgot.
I'll try a 17 on precise.
Do I roll it again?
Roll your normal one again. You can keep that for your bonus if you like. But yeah, just because you were rolling that before I caught you to do your advantage check. So your first strike is going to miss, but it does give you a point to turn and strike true with your bonus attack.
Does anyone see these bear tracks?
Yeah. And
Larg.
you see these bloody hands getting dragged off the map.
Is that too morbid, by the way? Like, I kind of have fun doing the maps like that. All of the blood is custom added, so all right. If you guys are cool with it, if anybody doesn't like it, let me know and I'll settle down. But it's one of the fun things of my job when we're not gathered. When I'm doing prep stuff, I'm like, hee hee hee.
What's that actually on our website?
Does Nicia have multi-attack?
No.
No. Okay. Interesting.
But her polearm mastery does give her a bonus attack if she only attacks with the spear.
Yes.
So that's where that comes from.
Yes.
Connor's trying to figure out what this class is.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Oh, I'll tell you what, you'll get something awesome if you get it. But that's going to depend.
If I can
Yeah,
guess
but
somehow later on.
well, no. Within the session before she makes her introductions.
Before she makes her introductions. Okay.
Yeah, but
I get full
because
combat.
she might do something that gives it away, and it really depends on certain familiarity. So we'll see. That'll be awesome. We'll have to wait though to see what Sir Augustine does because he is next in initiative.
We are
If
going to
Nisia is not moving from her post.
I am not moving.
All right.
bonus action hex on this creature right here. And then I see damsel in distress, and I have a knight, so Eldritch Blast. 24 to hit. And what's the second shot here? 2 seconds. 13. I think 13's a miss, right? I believe.
13 is a miss. 24 is a
Give
hit.
me a second here. So 6 plus whatever this is. Trash. 5 plus. We're gonna think really hard about this and roll another d6 with psionic damage for another 3. So 9, 14.
Does that get blasted like
Yeah, you get to move 10 feet away.
Yes, Nisia, you see the Draconian suddenly get hit with a visible blast of force. What color is your Eldritch Blast? That's not invisible.
Force color. I don't know.
Those colors are usually like a bluish,
Silvery blue.
Nice.
And then you know what? It's big boy time. Action surge.
Oh wow.
Oh man.
He's currently prone because you knocked him off the cart, so he didn't just get knocked back; he got knocked off the air. I mean, if you're plus, there's all that cart in the way. Noise. So that
Fine.
Hit.
already blasting apart.
Hit. Hold on, this is just fun to roll dice. 2 hexes coming at ya, and then 2 more psionic dice coming at ya.
Oh, he's just
Ooh.
Okay, there we go. I'm done.
What, please, was your total?
5.
32. 13 plus
Yep.
6 is 19,
Yep.
24, 24 plus 8 is 32.
He gets blasted another 20 feet away.
No, he doesn't. What happens? Nisia, you need to make a dexterity save as chunks of flesh that are turning into stone in the air come flying toward you, like a grenade has exploded.
Shoots the pigeon and then shoots the halves. Like bam, bam. Gotcha.
You are able to dodge them since you were keeping a keen eye on the body flying away from you and getting hit and trying to hurt you, so you're able to get out of the way. But it's close, as those chunks of stone go zipping by, and they don't dissipate until they've landed past you and then start to crumble in the way that they do into individual little puffs of the gas. There's not enough to affect anybody, if you will.
Turn around to where the blast came from and be like, watch where you're throwing that thing.
I was gonna give a big thumbs up.
All right. So, while there are no adversaries left, Jacques technically will be able to move first. He'll be next in the initiative. You'll be out of initiative, but Jacques, go ahead and lead us off on what happens next. Again, you see an Arno Stone who's choking out and needs to make a con save.
He'll be fine.
Oh.
I don't know. Does your lady look as edgy as she does in this picture?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
That's her.
Vengeance.
Yeah.
Are we trying to guess? Okay, so it's Polar Master.
Oh man.
So it's strength, right?
Let's see. Okay. Actually, hey.
What are we rolling this natural 20 on, sir?
No! I already rolled the d20. That feels so bad. Should we roll it?
He doesn't know what to do. He rolls the dice.
Initiative, performance. Okay, never mind. I already rolled. Okay. All right. This is a critical. This is a 20. I've rolled it.
Mm-hmm.
No, Jacques is very sus of this lady. And will cast hold person.
Ah.
This person. Make a DC 14 Wisdom save.
That is on Nissia. Wisdom save.
And you'll
Nissia and Arno are held in place.
You'll see golden chains like wrap around Anicia and like strain her to the like the chains run down and bolt to the ground kind of thing.
That is awesome.
Shock will ride up and say, "Hail, stranger! What brings you to these lands?"
Abbott is typing.
He would say, I mean, you know,
It's getting
harm.
better.
Enemy of my enemy is my friend. I may look like Dragon Army, but I am no longer one of them.
Ooh.
Oh.
No longer. It is an HR violation, but she doesn't have paperwork.
Man, this is very unfortunate.
I missed the response from Lisa here. What was that? What's unfortunate?
She just said that she is a Dragon Army soldier.
Okay.
No, she did not. No, she did not. She said, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I am no longer with them."
Yeah, but she could be lying.
Well, I mean, can you detect lies? Or, you can do a perception check and see if maybe if you can discern some, yeah.
Judy's rolling up a third character tonight.
Very quickly, Jordan.
She seems sincere for all of her appearances. And now that you're closer, it looks like she's been on the run for a while. Looks like she's worse for the wear. And again, you did, of course, see her fighting these things off. So it didn't look like they were her friends, if that's any consolation. You came onto the scene with them fighting.
Well, yeah, there was like legit evidence though that Arno was in the spot. Well, but she also just said that she was a Dragon Army soldier.
Was. And she is sincere. You are not sensing anything, any kind of deception. If anything, relief now that things are over here.
With the chains on me? Like, not my arms, just my hands?
Only, technically you're paralyzed, which means you can't do anything.
Yeah. You do technically get another save at the end of your turn.
Yeah, every 6 seconds.
But, right, so you'll have a little bit of room for dialogue before you get to make another save, but you're coming up on that.
I want to drop my weapons.
Oh, okay.
Well, you have to wait until you save to do that.
They're just all chained together and latched in. Well, with that little bit of talking, go ahead and make your save now, and then we'll see how others might respond. Arno, you're feeling better. You can move now.
It's wisdom?
It is wisdom.
Yes.
Yeah.
We know you're wise. You left them.
Oh, so close.
Someone inspiration.
I'm getting wiser.
It's not that necessary.
Jacques hasn't bopped anything on the head today.
Let me bop.
Okay, well, if you're one of them, why did you leave? And I'll just be circling around your character.
Oh, I'm gonna follow behind him and just echo like, yeah, why'd you leave?
What's your name? Yeah, what's your name? Achoo. Chew.
I was the right hand of a captain, and we started questioning the army and its ways and its methods and its ideals. And they murdered my captain, who I loved, not romantically, but
It just adds
As
adds
a
to the
metaphor?
smile.
I'm so sorry for you.
and so I have sworn vengeance on the army. I will help whoever is trying to destroy them as well.
That's us. This is the heroes of Vogler.
I've heard of you guys.
Not me. These other guys.
Who specifically? Any names?
Specifically.
Have any names been thrown out? Just curious.
So the Dragon Army doesn't currently have names of the heroes of Vogler.
Yeah.
There's known to be a Solamnic Knight. There's an angry dwarf lady. There is a green swordsman, a sea elf wizard,
We're like
a
the Master Chief to the
an
Covenant.
elvish,
They don't know
sneaky ranger type, bowman, archer, a small druidic woman, powers of nature,
We gotta start some propaganda.
rumors about beast shifting. But these reports have come from afar. Anybody who gets close enough to meet them, with one exception of a traveling scout party, has met their demise.
Yeah.
So for them to announce themselves as the heroes of Ogler, it's like, oh, you guys are the thorn in the side.
I will
You're
swear
them assholes.
allegiance to you.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Go ahead and make your con save.
You also swore your
Or your
allegiance to the
wisdom
Dragon
save,
Army.
sorry.
Yeah. Did you think about that?
No, I swore my allegiance to my captain.
Your
Not
captain.
army.
Suspicious.
Yep. More suspicion.
Nisia, go ahead and make your wisdom save.
Oh, a
Oh my
wisdom.
god.
Against the spell.
Me too.
Yes.
These chains will not be broken.
They will not be.
That's the power of the lady.
Yeah. So, what's your name then?
Her name is Kalina.
My captain called me Nisia.
Nisia.
Ooh, sorry for mispronouncing that a whole bunch.
Oh,
That's
it's
way
okay.
cooler.
What shall we call you?
I would prefer to keep my given name. But if you would like to call me something else, I will consider.
Oh, you're cheating right now.
Running around. Poor Augustine trying to keep up on foot.
Just lapping him. Let's see. What other important questions are there?
Connor's like, this is the longest hold person's ever lasted for me in any session ever.
It's already on like 4 minutes.
You're talking fast. You're moving fast.
Yeah. Let's see. You deserted from the Dragon Army. Where was your base?
It was.
Show us on a map.
I can't move my arms.
Oh, okay.
Just
Where was
tell
your
us.
base?
It's very far from here, but I know of a camp south of here, and it has 2 of the lightning draconics and 3 of the
5. 5 of the Boz Draconians. More of the ones that were just slain here.
Yes.
The Baz Draconians.
Yeah.
I'm tagging Kelp into
You
the
seen-
circuit here. I'm tired.
I will help you slay them.
Who are like your elites?
I
Kinsaldi, yes.
I only served my captain, but my captain served Cassandri.
Kinsaldi, I believe.
Cansali Fire
What kind
Eye.
of troops is the Dragon Queen's army made up of?
Lots of people.
Lots of people.
Would she know
So,
Elite 2.0? Like,
yes, so she will know whether she wants to reveal this or not. She knows that the Dragon Army started off more ragtag, and as they've been going, they've been getting better. They're becoming more efficient. As the numbers have grown, it's required more development of strata. And as their targets have become bigger and harder to take, they've had to increase their specialty services and breaking into divisions and the like. She'll be aware on the local regional level, if there are sentient monster types, they will be bribed pretty much with whatever they want to serve, and they are incredibly expendable. They are grunts, they are the lowest level, incredibly squishy. They've just developed the use of special divisions where they've named their Talon, Claw, etc. There are specific cavalry, shield units, and the like. They don't have a lot of practice, but they are very quickly learning and inspired by fear to not mess up. So they're only getting better and stronger as time goes on. There are draconians too that this group has not encountered. So there are a couple other ones. There is a draconian type that can take the shape of humans, shapeshifting,
Oh man,
which they're
did she ever
planning
say
on. She hasn't said anything out loud. They are planning on using them for infiltration, but they haven't
Oh, man.
yet sent them out to
I
this area.
really asked a good question for like the first.
Josh, you want some notes on infiltration? I can send you some.
Yeah, play Solasta, man.
I did just update it and re-downloaded it to start playing again. I don't know when I'm gonna get the newest DLC. That'll be, I don't know, not like tomorrow,
Chad,
but soon.
if we own Solastra and I have all the DLC for that game, you don't
Oh
need
yeah.
it because I can just create a multi. Like I could basically, like, if you wanted to play like a monk or a warlock or something, I could create your character, and I could create the online game, and then I could put that character up, and you could play it.
That's awesome. I haven't
And like,
played online yet.
and you can play
I've
like
only played solo.
if I want to do like the other campaigns or whatever, I can put those up too.
Interessante. Yeah, I saw there was a ton of stuff in the workshop too. I mean, it seems like I could probably set up a battle map and people could play an adventure in Solasta. Not that I'm going to, but I mean, it seems like it has that capacity, like a 3D virtual tabletop almost. That being said, there is this again is for Dooney. Another draconian type is a spellcaster with a noxious breath weapon, and its death throws have a magical essence lash out as a ball of lightning at the closest creature within 30 feet of it before arcing out to two other creatures.
Oh wow.
Super cool.
Crazy.
It just sounds fun. I love the visual of that. It also is higher in command, so those who fight near it, of course, have more resolve, can't be charmed, etc. So, those are some of the observations you have of the Dragon Army and your intimacy there. You also know that Kensaldi Fire Eyes is rumored to be able to see through lies, and she's incredibly vicious. She seems to be completely heartless, without compassion, and even in the ranks of the Dragon Army, which is brutal, and even in some places you've heard rumored. One of the reasons that you and your captain were like, "Oh, we got to get out of this," is rumors even of cannibalism, which the Draconians were doing, but now even some of the soldiers. Didn't start that way. They're getting corrupted and worse as time goes on. So, thank you for sitting through this info dump, which has been brought to you by Jack in the Box.
By Jacques in the box.
You may take that as you will and reveal as much or as little as you like.
Make a wisdom save. Run for the woods.
Yes. I'm gonna ask Arno to tie her up before she escapes.
Yes, yes, sir. I would be pulling
All right.
that silk rope.
She'll have one more chance at a wisdom save as the rope is being procured.
Oh no! She's free!
Okay, so those mystical chains are going to fade off. She did state an intent to drop her weapons. She is welcome to do so. She's going to be able to act before Augustine's initiative of 7. Plus, he's tired and back and trying to get Kelp to run circles.
Yeah.
That being said,
I would drop my weapons and sit down on the ground.
Oh, pliant. Perfect.
Yes, really tied up. Amazing.
And I would apologize to Jacques, not knowing his name, but saying, I'm sorry, I had to get rid of your chains. I was getting tired of standing.
It's only a temporary effect.
I will answer any questions, and I will tell you all I know.
Perfect. You can answer to the marshal then. I'll bring you right to her.
All right. Do as you must.
Are we calling it there for today?
I was going to fade to black when you guys are essentially done with the scene here.
Okay.
She had alluded to the nearby camp with the Draconians.
Yeah, to the south.
It may or may not be on the bottom half of the dark map that you guys can't see.
Okay.
So we could leave that there if you guys are going to investigate and follow those tracks. Yes, indeed. If you plan on simply leaving that, you guys know where this caravan ambush is and the general area. So you could come back and scout it out after going back to town, or you could continue directly from here to investigate. It's certainly early enough in the day. You guys are trumping on foot, so noonish.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, it might actually be a little bit later given the cast of the shadow of the trees on this map if you're going to be very anal about it. But you guys have the time to choose either option, but we would likely kind of fade to black there. But I certainly want everybody to have a chance to go with the introductions here, have that discussion, decide what you want to do moving forward. Kind of set it off where you guys are at all right, that's where we're going to go and we're going to do that. And next week on Dragon Ball Z, we'll see that happen.
We should destroy this camp because Jacques wants vengeance. I would like some time to get to know Nicia.
Nicia.
Nicia. I'm going to mess that up too, so apologies in advance.
Nicia.
Nicia.
Okay, perfect.
Wasn't there something about it's a red man? Red man said it. Something about taking out eyes and putting them on the knees and calling you Nices. Anyway, I'll try to Nicia.
Nicia. Yeah.
I would
It might be from Def Jam, the game. I don't know. Please continue.
I would say I would recommend taking out the camp to the south, but I will follow you and follow your commands.
Oh, you have to
Follow
swear
you
fealty to
wherever
her.
you may go.
I will swear.
Yeah, Abbott, get over here. She's gonna swear fealty to you.
Now, I need to know, is Nicia sincere in this, or is this a survival ploy?
Both.
Okay. What's the reference there to Jane Cobb? Yes. Where's that get fun? Sorry, Firefly references, it's a thing. So if she is sincere with it, then there's no need for deception. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't purely survival, and you're going to be like, all right, well, we'll wait and see. Because even then, it'd be like if you're holding back or something, it might be detectable. But if you are sincere, that would be evident.
She is, it is about survival, but she is sincere about,
Okay.
Wanting to survive.
about doing what she needs to gain your trust and help you along the way of destroying the army.
Perfect.
She totally wants to gain our trust.
She
Yeah.
does.
Boy.
Once you're done swearing, you have to ask what time it is, though. It's a tradition.
You have some strange traditions.
It takes all types.
It's true.
Jeez.
Alright, I gotta go.
I gotta go
Yeah,
too.
All right.
Yeah.
Not everybody.
Alrighty then.
Right.
Oh, good night.
Have a great evening.
Okay, I'm gonna make my guess.
Oh, which I guess.
So she doesn't have multi-attack,
Nope.
so she's either A, multi-classing, or B,
Yep.
not a multi-attack class. She doesn't have proficiency in wisdom saving throws, so she isn't a class that has proficiency in wisdom saves.
Nope.
So which leaves us with
And it's polearm, right?
and polearm,
Yes.
Which
and
means
she
your
only has
strength
2
base.
strength.
What?
Yeah. So I don't think it's something that mains strength.
But you have to.
So
Can't
that
you
like
disappear? You can be dex based.
that bars all casters except for bards.
Why can't you be?
This isn't a guess. This is an investigation.
It is. Yeah. So
It could be.
could be
Your quarry, I don't think, lived long enough to give you enough evidence. That's
no,
just my opinion.
did it?
No, no, no.
Well, now you have to make your guess.
And it wasn't intended to be so.
In 3 seconds.
In 3 seconds.
2,
Okay.
1,
All right.
go.
Multi-class rogue fighter.
Alright, so I am now going to make Nisia's character sheet available for everybody to see in the journal there.
I'll go warlock. That's
I cheated and saw it earlier this week, so.
Oh, well, thank you for playing along. That's super cool
No
of you.
worries.
I bet it was fun to watch because then you knew and you're like, oh man, is he going to get it? Is he going to think to go there? Like, because that's what I was doing. Bear in mind, she's
Holding
not a
Hands
level
class,
1.
Connor's super familiar with, so.
Yeah.
And there was that too, because, yeah, of the source.
Bloodhunter?
Yep. Blood Hunter is from the Explorers of Wildemount, which is the critical
Yeah.
role thing. It is a mage. It is a blood mage ish.
Never played with them before.
Yeah.
No. They're.
Some cool stuff. Now the pole arm mastery was added in because in the Dragonlance campaign, you guys get extra feats at levels 1 and 4, and so that too is something that we'll have thrown as an aside, as opposed to like getting a feat with sorcery points or whatever. So yeah,
Well, welcome Nisia
that's awesome.
to the group, and excited to learn all about you next week on Dragon Ball Z.
Not everybody.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Night, fellows.
And if I wanted to, Jacques could have just ended you.
What was her hit points? I think she has 54. You can do 54 damage in your. If she was hold personed,
Hold
but
person,
yeah,
critical.
yeah.
I could attack, which is a D8. I could attack with my Solamnic Precise Strike, which gives me an extra D8. What else can I get? That's just random dice. I could Divine Smite at 2nd level, which is 3d8. So that's 1, 2, 5, 10d8. 10d8 1d8 plus 6.
Hmm.
Let's see what that is. I feel like I have an extra damage ability. ND8 plus 6 is an average of 51 damage.
Oh, wow. Nice.
But
So
I also
sometimes
get a
probably.
multi-attack as well. So
Let's see that in an instant replay.
it would have been hold person. I don't like you for 1 turn and then delete. But then someone could have healed you or something. So
Yeah.
I don't think I would have done double your hit points in 1 attack. So
I'm glad that it didn't come to that at any rate.
it was close.
But
It was
I do
so
like
close.
that she's suspicious. Oh, yeah.
It was. In all honesty, the 20 was I attack her and go for blood. In all honesty, but then I settled for I don't want to kill Petunia's new character, or not Petunia, Dooney's new character, so I went with Hold Person. Just for the record.
Ah.
Because Jacques has sworn an oath to kill all
He
Dragonlance
has.
soldiers, whether they have, recently retired or not. So if I was playing as per character, I would have killed you.
She didn't redeem herself enough to be given a chance.
What was that movie where he's
Who was talking about second chances earlier?
Jerry.
right, and he puts the fucking Nazi symbol on their head and lets them go? The Bear Jew was one of his dudes. Remember the Bear Jew?
Oh, that was Inglorious Bastards.
Bastards, yes. That's Jock's character. That's Brad Pitt from that movie.
Get Nazi scalps.
Exactly. Oh, you wanted to quit the Dragon Army? And so no one would know you're a Dragon Army lady? Well, people still need to be able to recognize you. Carves a fucking dragon symbol into her forehead.
Symbol of Takesis.
What if I'm Petunia in disguise? Oh wait, she just does animals. Never mind.
Yeah. Well then, Jacques would have.
It's Ira.